Shining through the dark, past 1,000 stars, we have come this far.
We're getting jumped on here. Rengar comes in, Fanaticism jumps onto him, he gets the root, there's the unleashed power, first blood! Storm used by Renbone, and Kamui gets focused. Flash, unleashed power, Smooth picks up a solo kill. Genovici unloads with the spray and pray.
Double TP.
Go Zac. Alright, finish him off.
Passive.
Also.
Keep going.
Jump. Good job. Push mid.
Here comes Yogi Bear once again. He gets caught, and it's gonna be first blood. Padova picks up that one nice and easy. Mechanical Reaper gets feasted, and Tall Guy picks him up with the petrifying gate. Teleport comes in from Lego. He's gonna get caught by the Earth Smash. Good body slam from Cool Guy. Catches two, but that's a really big unstoppable force from Renbone. They take out Beerus immediately. Renji throwing out those bombs, and Genovici headshotting down. Mega Inferno Bomb comes across, and Legos will go down. Renji flashes himself out to safety, and it's 4-4-2 in favor of PIGZ Fly. They might make it 5. There's the flow from the seismic shark.
Right now. So on the blue side, Rise Gaming, and then on the red side, PIGZ Pride. Welcome back to the Get Wrecked OK LCS Gold Captain 3 right now. I'm Tasting Evans with the Sutanri, calling out this game right here, right now, live on stream for all of you people. Beautiful people. Going over lineups right here, right now, for the side of RG in the top lane. It is, spoiler alert, Sutanri, Allure in the jungle, Iceman middle with Boston and Serbu base.
A summoner has disconnected. Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
It's a great game. It's a great game. And then on the side of PMF, we have Triquadian in the top lane. You have Scrambles at jungle.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
That looks like Triquadian to me. And then Scrambles in the jungle. I Wolf King at mid. And then Eggplants out at AD carry and PIGZ at PIGZ at support.
Ah! No! Get out! Don't die! Please don't die! Run away with the shield! Give him the shield to get the flash! Oh! Run! Make it out! Yes! He survived! Woo!
Oh, good lord.
No early kills! Heck yeah, baby! I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy about that. You have no idea how happy I am right now about that.
You have no idea how sad I was when it happened.
Yeah, one of those takes. So it looks like junglers both starting at their blue side respectively. So the question is, early on with these lanes facing up as we expected to, where can we see that first gank to go to? Bottom lane or top lane? Whichever one pushes out first.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say whichever lane kind of just pushes out more, faster is going to be where the jungler is going to prioritize. Either that or mid.
Yeah, this is go mid. Or no ganks.
Yeah, no
Back
gank.
in the days of no ganks ever, junglers just farm forever. That's back in the day.
Oh yeah, way back when.
Nevertheless, though, lane steadying up. The question is, in the bottom lane, Bars is strong DPS champion post 6. How do you think he fares in this matchup right here, Chuck?
On which lane? I'm sorry.
Bottom lane.
On bottom lane, I honestly think early Varus has the upper hand, but I think as it gets later, you're gonna get more in the favor of Xayah because of her attack speed, her synergy with attack speed and crit. And Varus is just kind of like.
Well, I think it's arguable that as you go on through the game, a champion like Bars is so strong. It says big next. attack, speed stack, and
Yes and no. Just like based on the champion's ability sets is what I'm gonna say. Oh! Exhaust on a wound, he's splashing the heals, he's getting! Oh my gosh!
no first blood still. What the heck is that?
I may be speaking out of what I watched. So, but no, I honestly think Zaya is really strong late game because of her her Q and then her passive with the feathers and then the retract or whatever you call it with the E, dealing a boatload of damage and rooting. And then Varus, the only root that he has really in his kit is in his ultimate. And I'm not downing Varus at all. No, I think Varus is a great champion. I think that if he's played properly, he can, you know, definitely win this.
Varus is the most infuriating carry ever. PIGZ. So I love it. Scrambles is hanging out.
He's just a chillin' man.
He's just an XP hog right now. They're waiting to push up. They're both high. They know something about happening. They get it. Nice trying to do as much damage as they can. They do not quite get it. Literally it's one time. So Surgeon Face is still going to live to fight another day, and Scrambles has to go on it.
Boot's been living he's been living life on the edge for this game. Like what's that? Almost dying 3 times.
Blinking HP for only 3 minutes out of the rest of this game. Taking some damage. It out trying to use those feathers to lose all the goodness. Allure and Scrambles. Allure and Scrambles is suiting up for that. Wolf King making his presence as well. Allure is pretty freaking low right now, ladies and gentlemen, but Wolf King is pretty much out of mana, so he's not going to go down. Might be forced to back off right now and go back to base and heal up with no casualties 5 minutes in.
Yeah, that Maokai versus Sejuani is going to fall into favor of Sejuani in the jungle fights, purely based off like Sejuani's like passive, like the stack stun and all that jazz. And then I'm not 100% on this, so correct me in chat if I'm wrong. I think it's percent health damage, but I'm not sure.
Damage on eggplants out. First blood. There it is. The Sir Woot face on the Varus.
What I said early he would win, he would do well, and then I said later he would fall off. Don't look at me like I said something wrong.
I'm just enjoying this game right now. 5 minutes and 4 seconds. They got the first blood, so definitely a good start. So Tyler engaged up at Turquadian. As much damage as he can. Jace, red buff being taken up the Scrambles. So they're both on the top side. Mid lane's pretty stagnant right now. No steady CS advantage right now for Wolf King. So, but that lane looks pretty ungankable from my perspective, as we're right here right now. So we'll see how that one goes. Lane's probably just looking to reset. Jungle's going to get some help from some fighting against. Zutari and Turquadian doing the dirty right now. One attack left. Is Zutari going to be able to escape by the skin of his teeth?
I just want to say I wasn't paying attention at that point in time. I did not realize he had hit 6, or else I wouldn't have hammer form queued in. That was just a blatant mistake on my part. But now Triquadian just throughout, playing the first split and then playing this split, he's very fun to lane against, but he's very good. So it's not like one of those lanes where you can just kind of go in and roll over him. He plays the matchups very well. He knows his limitations, and he can play the lanes very, very well. And it's kind of hard to deal with when someone doesn't make nearly as much mistakes as other people would. He's one of my favorite top laners to lane against in Gold Cap personally. And not saying anything against anybody else. I do enjoy laning against everybody. But yeah, so that's my rant on why I got Gnar ultied, and I dove into it.
Well, he's opened up to a near 20 CS advantage. He went first back, got that page, so we can pretty strong on that Gnar on the 6. See how that play develops out. 7 minutes, 30 seconds in. This is a lot of damage and a lot of harass in this bottom lane.
Oh yeah. And as you can see, as far as CS leads go, Gnar's got looks like he's got about a 20 CS lead. In the jungle, there is a 15 CS lead on the side of RG. Mid lane, you got a 12 CS lead on the side of PMF. And then in the bot lane, you have a 16 CS lead on the side of RG.
With that first one, you arguably probably get 10, 15.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Boot's sitting in a very good spot.
Bottom lane, sitting pretty right now. Both hit level 6. Their counterparts have not at this point in time, so wait on that one. So if they want to look to engage, this could be the time. That 8 minutes, 27 seconds in right now. So that may just very well be what they're going for. Trying to go aggressive. Just gonna put it all back and let it all go. Junglers. Headed down right now. Scrambles is on this dragon side. Maybe warding up, maybe get some counter jungle and get some deep vision in. Other than that dragon hasn't become.
Oh, I just want to say something about this game real quick. You remember I told you when I have a new champ that I've been playing and whatnot. I actually drew a ban. Anyway, engage in the bottom lane.
Great, yeah, absolutely. Some Scrabble's coming. They get the roots and all the stacky. Boston gonna go down to Eggplant's out. Sarupe's doing what he can. Trying to pick up some kills. He might have just been better off backing out. Is he gonna go down? Yes, he will. Double kill for Eggplant's out. And that is most likely going to be an uncontested dragon for the side of PMF.
That was a really good teleport from the Gnar to help secure the kills and then get the inside track onto the dragon. And then, very well played gank, getting the Sejuani route to secure the kill onto base. Very well played overall.
Slow double root. Iceman gonna go down to Wolf King. Nice little outplay right there. Olur trying to pick up a kill for himself for the return. Wolf King trying to do what he can with the twist advance. Olur picks up the kill. He's gonna let this dragon be and just go over to the side of PMF, and they will be able to take this one right now. 10 minutes in, 3-2 in kills. They've got a 400 gold advantage and a dragon. No turrets gone by. PIGZ by Fry have the early lead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But to finish my thought, just while there's a stagnant moment in the action, you're going to get some harass from Blue onto Eggplants, but not going to really amount to much. I did, in fact, actually draw a ban onto Rakan. Yeah, and in the first game.
Sure, Boston.
Yeah, because Boston doesn't actually play Rakan. And I actually asked about it afterwards, like, is that for me? Like, yeah, that was for you. Like, oh, I feel so special.
Speaking of special, those ones scrambles with the force to jump up over the wall and be able to escape alive. It will. Full health. Half health.
And by full health.
His health is he's healthy. He's half HP, but he's healthy. He's got regular good blood pressure. He's doing alright. 11 minutes in right now. These lanes going to go ahead and reset up a little bit, and we'll see what the next target in question becomes. But no turrets gone by. Will we see it in the bottom, mid, or the top, do you think? Is that turret push going to come to fruition?
I'm thinking it's probably going to happen in the on bot side first. But I could be wrong. I don't actually remember all too much about the specifics of the game. But I'm thinking it's going to happen in bottom side. You see a lot of action happening down there. You see a lot of focus from, at least from the red side, on the jungle pressure down there.
Trying to get the stuns up on Satana. He forced to flash, and he still wants to go back on the aggressive, doing a little bit of poke harass. Right up, doing the dirty. Triquadian gonna go baby mini Gnar, and now that's the jump back in from Satana. 1 stack, 2 stack. Triquadian is on the run. Go Mega Form! Hit the shot! Oh no! What are you doing?
I had no mana.
Triquadian makes it out alive! 12 minutes in. Holy good golly, he's gonna be able to back alive.
Yeah, that was a depressing one for me. I ran out of mana for my Q through the E, and I was just like, ah, really? It was.
That's a heartbreaker. So now, Olur on the bottom side of the map, Scrambles heading back up to the top side of the map. So gonna get his red buff respectively, but Olur potentially looking for a gank on this bottom side. Maybe he's hanging around in that drive rush, just living life like a tree. In the jungle. Mighty jungle. Getting some map control, take out some dwarves. There you go, Wolf King. Iceman gonna try to take the one for himself as well, but
looks like he missed the bush. Did he miss the bush?
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. It was on the edge. Let's say it.
Here we go. Potentially the jump up in from Eggplant's out. Gonna get a root up. Sir Rootface gonna get a shield onto himself. Courtesy of Boston, but Allure's coming in as well. Double root and the knockback. Kai's very low. Wild growth being used up. They hit the flash. They knock him into the wall. But there's letting Eggplants and Woot duke it out. Mono e mono. Eggplants out. Has to flash. They get the twisted advance. He is gonna go down. Sir Rootface picks up the kill. But all the while Scrambles coming in from the backside. Gets the hit. Jump up and in. There we go. Roots onto Wootsy. Woot, where are you at? Doing a lot of damage trying to get out if he can. It looks like Scrambles blew it all right there for nothing. And Sir Rootface gonna make it out alive. 3-3 in kills right now with a 200 gold advantage. It's diminished. The side of PMF, RG on the comeback.
Yeah, there was a lot happened. There was a lot that happened in that fight. But yeah, the Scrambles blew really through the ulti, got the stun, and still was not able to pick up the kill. But very well done on the side of RG and the bottom side of the map.
Radiant and Sutanri duking it out one more time. Mono just taking each other just about to half HP, seeing what each other are doing, having a little bit of brotherly respect right there.
Oh, that whole combo was just a hello.
Exactly.
That's how top laners say hello to each other. You full combo. You full combo.
You full combo, take them to half HP, and then y'all just lane for a while. You don't want to do that. You just want to farm lane. You want to hit that CS. Speaking of CSs, 20 CS up in the top lane for Triquadian. In the middle lane, a nice advantage for Wolf King. Bottom lane though, Blueface making his presence known. Same kill spread, but a 15 CS advantage is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the CS advantages are solely in the favor of PMF from top to mid, and then as you get to bottom side, you see Woot has a pretty good CS lead on on his counterpart, and just tell by his play, he's playing very aggressive. He's actually being able to pick up get that pressure. I mean, which is something that we've been looking for from Woot for a while, just to kind of take that lane control, play with that confidence.
See the lane control come to fruition. That Drake is up in 33 seconds right now. PMF got the first one, and looks like they're trying to take control for the second one. As Kai's got to take down, they're going to try to drop some work. Coming to get the stun and root back up on the face. So, Eggplant's out. Definitely confident.
Oh yeah, and as the game progresses, those combos are going to be increasingly hard to deal with, because once he gets his Runaan's Hurricane, you're going to have feathers going all directions, and this is going to be a cluster of madness. Yeah.
That's my comparison for the day.
Look how fast she can actually proc her root.
Coming out right here, we get a stone up, easy money on the boss. They're trying to do what they can, but he gets the knockback on it too. So still alive for the time being. Blueface trying to kite as best as he can, but he could potentially go down here. They get stunned, they get another shield. Get it all of it going right there. Trying to get Scrambles, picks up one, and they get the twist advance and the knockback. Teleport's coming up and into Tanri made his presence known. Kai's goes down, and that's the teleport as well. From Triquadian coming from the backside, a flash being used up for something. Not quite sure what. Triquadian gonna go ahead and re-engage. Iceman picks up Eggplants out from the backside. As Triquadian in a 1-on-3 situation right now with Wolf King coming from the back. Triquadian goes down to Sutanri, so he picks up 2 kills in that whole engagement spread out. The kill advantage goes over to the side of RG, and now the gold is dead even. Solidade right there, ladies and gentlemen. Solidade. The drink is live. Still no turns gone by, but very all over the place engagement right there happening. And
yeah, there's a lot going on in those fights. Yeah, we'll be honest, I don't know what that flash was earlier. It wasn't my flash, but I still don't, I don't know what it was. Yeah, we're gonna go on to the dragon. We're gonna get the dragon. I personally wanted to get the tower, but what do I want? Who cares what I want? Alright, and just so everybody knows, the MVP vote for the last game, C9 versus Outs, it was actually Deranged taking the win on it.
big boy on that Jinx. I still give my vote to H. Pride. That guy was a monster on the down with the Sandy champion.
H can always be the honorary MVP for that game. But no, deranged.
AIDS is an honorary MVP, folks. Let that sink in.
Oh my
You're
god.
never going to hear those words again for the rest of your life.
But deranged does take the win, so congratulations. And yeah.
You qualify for
One
a
on the books
free
for him.
t-shirt from the Mental Floss Collection. Now for 5 minutes. You can collect that afterwards if you like. With that bottom lane tier 1 being just damaged up pretty hardcore with the side of PMF, and now looking for potential dive on Satari. They don't get any stuns or nothing like that, so probably not the most well executed dive. Tower aggro not being juggled that well, but Dragadian picks up the kill on Satari. They're both going to be able to take it out pretty strong. This could be the first turret of the day.
Yeah, I mean personally, I don't know how you can play that because it was a dive without a minion wave, so it was like they were already going in full ham. So I had flash, but there was like nothing really it would have done.
Yeah, nothing to waste right there. So first turret going over the side of PMF up in the top lane. That is the tier 1. Now bottom lane staying pretty clean. They still has that advantage on CS. Middle lane just obliteration and a CS advantage for I will be on that Cassie.
Oh yeah, personally I don't think Corki does very well into Cassiopeia. You know, I mean, but I think it's because of the nature of Cassiopeia. Unless Corki can get really, really far ahead, and just be able to deal that burst damage, from. I have no idea what his abilities are in all honesty, but but if he could deal the burst damage, then I think he would do fine. But without that, snowball, I don't think he does very well. Just innately against Cassiopeia. What do you think? Would you agree or disagree with that?
I think that's the accuracy of the thing, especially when we have that tier. You have all that main regen.
Yeah.
So I like to go for barrier, which eliminates a lot of. Speaking of the devil, though, Wolf King gonna get just absolutely crushed over. Picks up the kill right there, right now. So a 2-kill advantage for RG and the aggressive. Again, to get a 3-man knockup, trying to do as much as they can. How many go on the stun? It's 2 for Eggplants out, and that should be the disengagement right there.
And Trek-Guardian's down on the bot side too, so this is a 4v4.
Going up and gonna get one rooted up and down, and now Boston taking a heck of a lot of damage. Eggplants out picks up back kill. The aggressive is coming. Wild Growth used up on the scrambles. The knockup stun into the wall. The turret goes down on top lane, but who gives 2 about that right now? We got a fight. Double kill for Eggplants out. Going to potentially be 3 with all this damage. It will be a triple kill for Eggplants out. And now, right there, 3 down, 3 out. You got Tawdry gets the turret up top lane, but it's going to get matched up pretty easily right here. Down goes the base turret, tier 1 in the bottom. 2-1 turrets for the side of PMF.
That's about to happen.
Hello. What do I spy coming out of the bush? It's a wild serpent lady just obliterating Sutari.
Oh. You nudged the tablecloth.
I nudged the tablecloth.
And moved the mouse.
Riptail will summon up in the mid lane. Sutari just gets absolutely boat raced up in the top lane. And that's another kill, second kill. Big boy. Riptail helps him get the tier 1 mid lane turrets, and all 3 tier 1s down on the side of PMF. Where do they go next? Drake's up in mid and 35.
Well, with all the map control they have, I think it's really just a dealer's choice. They can either go, they can try to set up for Baron, possibly, set up for Dragon, go for Dragon. I think what they're going to do is they're going to look for a play, and then if they win the play, in the fight, they're going to, proceed to the most logical objective, whether it be, Dragon or Baron, wherever they're closest to. Something along those lines is what I'd imagine.
As far as I know, looking at itemization, Ghostblade finished up on top of Jace.
Oh my gosh, that sounds weird, I'm sorry.
Package.
Yeah.
You got a problem with Iceman's package? Go look him in the eyes and tell me you have a problem with his package.
Oh my god.
See how that affects him as a bench. Radiant. And Wolf King. Run away if you can, but he gets stunned up into the wall! Wolf King picks up the kill. 10-7. Bye. And then that's Iceman coming from the backside. They're going to try to kill Wolf King, but Radiant is still there. Doing so much health shred stack. They get the stun up into the wall. Look at the shreds! Radiant picks up the kill onto Iceman, and now they're looking for another one. The health shred! There it is, Wolf King picks up another kill. Allure goes down. 12-7. 6,000 gold, 3 turns to 1. Drake is live, and they just killed the jungler, top and mid laner. What do you think happens next?
They're going for Drake.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it.
He made an accurate statement.
24 minutes into this one right here, and the tier 2 bottom lane turret is being engaged on by the side of the game.
They have 4 people down here. There's not much that RG can do about it. Sir Wu faces top side. Oh, they have all 5 down here.
5. Coming back in Iceman as well. They're going to back off. Trying to clear out some jungle. The rainbow, unfortunately, is not quite up yet, so not going to be able to counter jungle them.
Looks like they're wanting to focus mid lane next. Or they're going to try to make a catch in the jungle. And
Iceman not going to stay that way, so they're going to get red buffs up, so there you go. They want the red. That channel's out right now. It's going to be a 3 buff swing. They get the red, they're going to get their red, they're going to get their blue. 3 buff swing.
yeah.
That's my favorite thing ever. I love buff swings more than anything in the world. There was a game I cast a long time ago with 13 buff swings. The game went 38 minutes.
Good lord.
A lot of buffs.
Ah, damn. That's impressive.
That's my random factoid spit out of the day. So there's the red buff, the blue buff is up and they're heading that direction. That's going to channel out 3 buff swing. And guess what? If a member of RG kills one that takes the buff, then it just resets the buff swing.
Ah, okay.
So if you hear the term buff swing, that's what that means.
That's interesting. Thank you for the lesson. The more you know. Can we get a rainbow on screen?
Rainbow over the screen, over the top, just right there on the screen. That's what we're so saying.
Easy money!
That is the first time I've said that in this game, though, so. Approach to the 26-minute mark, 12-7 in kills, and the gold still looking strong. CS's, just like we were talking about earlier, not much has changed right there. Board coverage on the Baron right now from the side of PMF. That looks to be what they're trying to get just all covered around. Is that what they're going for next? They go for Maturity and then that, they look for Pick and then that, or do they just try to suck?
I think they look for a pick and then Baron. And then, or they just, obtain the lane control, possibly bait, and then go for something. Or they just might, go for the pick and then, fall back on the Baron. They're baiting it. Well, at this point, RG looks like they think that that they're on the Baron. They're gonna go try to clear the vision.
They might get flanked over here right now.
Yeah.
So that looks like RG's get out. PMF waiting to have a couple of other ideas, but I have to say so myself. They get the root up, jumps up and into stun onto Ice, and they try to do as much damage as they can across the board. So Chandra is going against 4 1-on-1. Oh baby, Tricadi's on a killing spree. They get the stun up into the wall. Allure trying to do as much as he can. Move face from the backside, trying to auto attack as much as possible. But look at the damage from Wolf King. Eggplant's out, is on a rampage, trying to do as much as he can. Pick up a double kill for Wolf King, and now it's Iceman, the lone survivor. Down he goes. That's an ace. Baron gonna be started up for the side of PMF. They've got waves pushing. They can get Baron. They can get a turret. Holy goodness.
Yeah, that did just happen. I can see it in your face. It did just happen.
So much damage right there. Now, like I said, go mid lane. Look at this tier 2 mid lane turret. Is their next target.
And you see the fault in RG's play there, where the priority focus wasn't exactly very well communicated. So you have some people going on the back line and the others focusing the front line, and just target focus needs to be worked on. But overall, good play. Good focus on the side of PMF. On the opposite side, they played the fight very well. Their tanks were and they're tanking and dealing a boatload of damage, and then then their damage just followed up, and they get They win the fight, get the Baron, and then they push down mid. Now they reset, they back, they reset, they got their items. Now they're going to come in, maintain their map pressure, and then just go for the towers that they can go for, and go for the next catch. Yep.
Within 25 seconds. So push out the waves if they can. And approach that 30-minute mark right here. Just get your RG. Do it as much as you can. Obviously, trying to turtle out that Baron and clear the waves, but it's going to be pretty hard to fight.
Yeah. Definitely going to be a hard, hard defense to set up against the Baron, with what we have, and with the majority of us being fairly far behind.
So, show the map. 3 or 4 p.m. after waiting spot. Push in. Big birthday post. Tell each other about each other's day, man. So, right now, just looking at them. There's nothing to say about this right now.
Like, I wonder if they're going to come in here. Yeah, here comes one.
Sapling, get the root, no, Lord, get the CC stack, do as much as he can, he's half HP, flash the wall, he's still alive, trying to do as much as he can. Tragedian picks up the kill with a 3rd stack auto attack, and they get a couple of heals as well. So.
See, and that's why Gnar is so good against all these tanks, is that 3rd proc of his passive, dealing the % health damage. You can essentially just take out any of the tanks, and you can just kite around them, and there's virtually nothing they can do.
They get a pick on the jungler, they get the red buff, so now it is a, spoiler alert, 5 buff swing. Dragon is up, they're going to start the Drake, take this one down. They have the numbers advantage, that's what you need in almost every situation. Got a 10 kill advantage, they've got an 11,000 gold advantage, and 5 turrets to 1, 3 dragon to 1 spread.
Yep, and then I'll have to maintain this control. Percent. Maintain the lane pressure with the Baron. I don't think they necessarily have to really push down any towers. They just have to maintain the control. You're gonna get some chip damage on this mid tower.
So that bottom lane turret push, and that's potentially heading next, which is straight up, straight down. Here they go. Just bolting in a beeline. Teleport is up for Tracadian, so he's going up top lane to get some farm for himself, and then he'll probably head down that direction, but oh no. We were going to see how Tracadian's doing, but they're just waiting in a bush, so it's okay. Full coverage is up. Still nothing. They were trying to get a root, but no stuns up, nothing on that note. So 31-minute marker and back spores for PMF, so not stressing that advantage as much as they can for the remainder of this Baron buff. They're just hanging out. Hanging out.
Hanging out.
I don't think there's another way to put it. They're just hanging out in this bottom lane, getting the shove. Tracadian with the split push.
Tracadian.
I think that's a better pronunciation, but if he wants to pronounce it another way, just kind of hit us up and tell us. But that 4-1 split push is started up here inside of PMF.
I always thought it was Tricladian. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on that. I mean, it's, Triquad. Quad is like, 4. I'm sorry, okay. Alright. Alright, I'm off of it. He's pushing the bot lane, or the top lane, 2nd tier tower. The split push, and they're putting their focus on to mid. It looks like they're doing a 1-2-2. Split 2-2.
Not as common as the 1-3-1.
I'm a big fan of the 1-3-1.
Everybody's a big fan of the 1-3-1. That's everybody's favorite split push position. 1-3-1. But right now we have a 1-4 as they're just hanging out in the jungle. So at that 33-minute marker, Baron is up in another minute and 50 seconds. Iceman trying to push Tracadian out of this top lane as much as he can. But Minions pushing up in the mid, Minions pushing up top, and Minions pushing down the bottom lane. It's just a case of when PMF wants to go. It looks like they're going to go ahead and back off some.
Yeah, how you like that?
So Triquadian is the correct way to pronounce it.
Thank you. Thank
We'll
you.
all be a monkey song.
Thank you, Nick. I love being right.
Yeah, when you're right, you are right. So Good.
It doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, I'm pretty proud.
Respect you should be. Everybody likes to be proud when they're correct. Of course, when a lot of us are correct a lot of times, sometimes we lose sight of the fact that some people are correct as much as so, I understand. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm also very hard. Teleport being used by Triquadian. They get a stuns up right there on the boss, and he's gonna flash out, so he'll still be alive. Comes to the turret. The turret goes down. The inhibitor's naked without a diaper, and Iceman just jumping up and in. Packaged up, ladies and gentlemen. Scrambles for some flash. That's Wild Growth. He used up on him as well. The inhib goes down. Look at all the damage spread right there. Wolf King picks up the kill on Iceman. They're just doing the spread. Down goes Boston. That is Triquadian's doing it. It's a stun up on the 2. Scramble just so low, but they get the root on it too. Sutanri. Eggplant's out is unstoppable with a double kill right there. It's gonna be an ace. This should be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 23-8, 34 minutes in. They get a couple of heals. They've got minions, but PMF gonna take down RG in a 34-minute thriller. Kind of one-sided, but hey, good game fought on all accounts, ladies and gentlemen. So props to both teams, but boo, it is the boys from Pigs Might Fry picking up the dub.
All right, and now, who do you think on the side of Pigs Might Fry should take home the MVP vote for
I'd
this
say
game?
I Wolf King.
Think I Wolf King?
I like I Wolf King. Maybe I'm.
Shining through the dark, past 1,000 stars, we have come this far.
Getting jumped on here. Rengar comes in. Fanaticism jumps onto him. He gets the root. There's the unleashed power. First blood. Storm used by Rembos. And Kamui gets focused. Flash. Unleashed power. Smooth picks up a solo kill. Genovici unloads with the spray and pray.
Double
Yeah.
TP.
Go Zac. Alright, finish him off.
Passive.
Also,
Keep going.
jump. Good job. Push mid.
Here comes Yogi Bear once again. He gets caught, and it's gonna be first blood. Padova picks up that one nice and easy. Mechanical Reaper gets feasted, and Tall Guy picks him up with a petrifying gate. Teleport comes in from Lego. He's gonna get caught by the Earth Smash. Good body slam from Cool Guy. Catches 2, but that's a really big unstoppable from Rainbow. They take out Beerus immediately. Renji throwing out those bombs, and General Vici headshotting down. Mega Inferno Bomb comes across, and Legos will go down. Renji flashes himself out to safety, and it's 4-4-2 in favor of Pigs Might Fly. They might make it 5. There's the flow from the seismic shard. Get that one started. It is Pigs Might Fry on the blue side up against Feed the Baron on the red side.
I like the team comp from Pigs Might Fry here. Very LCS-ish.
Oh, you like competitive level play?
Yeah, like it's definitely a really good, well-balanced comp.
Let's see. On the other side, have some, you know, lesser picks like Yorick. I don't think, have we seen the Yorick at all in high level play?
I haven't. The only Yorick player I know is Dak Booth Diamond Cap.
Oh,
and I don't think anybody's seen him play that.
Companion Prism actually is a Yorick player. He played it last night, I think.
Okay.
Or was it last night? I know he played it at some point this split. For Pigs Might Float.
Diamond Cap.
Alright, so Pigs Might Fry. They're all stacked 5-man in this Tri-Brush. Just seeing if they might stack up there, catch them in an invade. But it's not going to be that anytime.
Minions have spawned.
I think, yeah, so Pigs Might Fry, they've got what I think is a kiting composite. Sivir gives you a lot of movement speed, you can run backwards. Talia is naturally a very good kiting champion because you can throw out the threaded volleys as you're walking backwards without interrupting anything.
To do.
Talia is kind of like one of the premier kiting mid laners. Janna, of course, is a disengage focused support. You can throw out the Howling Gales as you're running backwards. You can use Monsoon if they ever do manage to close the gap, which is probably not going to happen because of the bonus movements you get naturally by being Janna.
Yep.
Even Gnar can really do a good job of kiting while he's in mini form because he does have the boomerang he can throw out, which will slow.
Yes.
And then you know that it's not actually very bad even when he goes Mega, because when he goes Mega, that's the time when you sort of try and turn because you've been throwing out these abilities while you're kiting back.
That's the thing. That's why I think they have a really well balanced comp. You have a lot of disengage, but at the same time you can engage freely.
Yeah.
With Gnar, so just Sivir popular.
I think it's a really nice comp that Pigs Might Fry had pulled out. Sejuani is the least versatile of them, but it still fits the comp very nice.
Yes.
He's built that wave up so that it pushes into the tower. Gettysburg starting to fall behind on CS. He's gonna have to pick up as much as he can, but he's missed quite a few to that tower. Granted, probably some of Triquadian CS is from ghouls.
Not a lot. I've only seen him spawn. I think this is the second wave of ghouls I've seen. And I don't know if they actually give you CS. I learned today that Heimer turrets do not.
They don't count towards
They
the
don't
CS
count
numbers?
as CS.
Oh wow.
Not sure if the ghouls.
Yeah, I think I know at one point they used to, but
Yeah.
they did go back and change a lot of things to not count. So I don't know if duels fell into that category or not, but that is something I didn't even really. There's the ghouls jumping on a Triquadian.
Nope, they don't count.
Yeah, guess
They
you're
do
right.
14 CS.
So now Gettysburg, he has the wave pushing in towards him, so now he is actually going to start pulling himself ahead, assuming he can pick him up.
Okay, so Warwick did a full clear on his bot side, which I don't think is a good move here, with Hard going to be constantly pushing in this top lane. Could have ganked a minute ago. Now Mega
is here. All of this gonna come out, but he already got the fear and he hops away from the Dark Procession, but that's a lot of damage going down. Lep does have the red buff, so he will be slowing on the Triquadian. There's first blood with that one.
Very nice.
Good game from Lep.
Later than expected. But
I'm
you gotta have
surprised.
that ward out there.
To be honest, I'm actually just surprised that it worked, because he pathed in from the Tri-Brush without going all the long way around. Triquadian did still have his flash up.
So much damage coming out of this shoot.
Warwick and Warwick, yeah. Oh, Aravan is not going to get the Flay, but he does have a few stacks of that Rend onto him. Spicy Weave doing a really good job. He's putting a lot of pressure on the Eggplants out, who's down 11 CS now, almost 2 waves worth of CS.
Close passing.
A lot of that has to do with that game. Triquadian didn't even burn his teleport to go back up, but he does have a pretty big wave crashing into his tower that he will be able to catch up quite a bit. I mean, moving forward, Death Sense is going to land. Aravan does not get played out, however, so he's going to put up the shield onto himself and not worry about it too much.
Let me ask you, Hunter. I don't know if you play much Thresh or not, but do you go Targans or do you go Coin?
Thresh is my most played champion in rank.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time I just value the ability to with Relic Shield.
Yeah.
It helps you CS, it can help you push the lane very early on. Gives you like that slightest bit of tankiness. But hold on a second, because here comes the gank. The play comes out. Aravan gonna go with the Howling Gale, but there's the Arctic Assault onto Chiming. He flashes out of there. Spicy Weave just gonna take the Dark Passage out. Good disengage from the bottom lane of Feed the Baron, but it is a Summoner Burn successfully. I just value the Relic Shield a little bit more. It gives you combat stats, which Ancient Coin does not. It gives you the ability to CS, which helps you push the wave and facilitate CS in the tower. I do think that there are very obvious merits to going for the Ancient Point on Thresh.
Yeah.
But for me, in particular, I like the Relic Shield. So yeah, Eggplant's out. Running himself really low on mana. I think at this point, he's just trying to shove the wave so he can recall. It's kind of hard to do that without mana. Hop away from the Dark Procession. Gettysburg is moving forward, but he just took a hyper proc, so Raikkonen comes out ahead on that one. One of the annoying things about Yorick is you really only have one good way to catch people, and Nars got a way to get out of it.
Pretty good at getting out of it.
The slow will be good. I think the way Yorick wins trades is he just CS's while avoiding boomerangs and then throws at the thing so the ghouls can jump onto him.
Yeah, that seems to be applying a lot of it.
Not quite gonna catch that. I think he probably would have rather it did.
Yeah,
with the spell shield.
Yeah. Curious to see what Victor took as his keystone here.
Oh yeah, there's kind of a little trend towards Deathfire Touch recently going on.
I know a couple months back, Freak was actually talking about it. And he thought it was really good.
Yeah, so like, oh, Traquadian just, never mind. I don't know what he's doing. He just walks forward to try and hop out away.
Foul points.
But anyway, Thunderlords was the traditional pickup because you EQ auto, that's your full combo. It's 3 hits. You know, Thunderlords, 3 hits. But Deathfire Touch has been seeing increasingly more popularity.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you why that is.
I get just because the poke with your laser.
Yeah.
Honestly, really the only reason you can take it.
I guess that would be the main reason. Maybe there's something in a lower tier mastery in Ferocity that would make you want to take it.
Yeah.
I really don't know, but I do know that it is something that more and more people are doing. Now Traquadian gonna hop over the side, and Gettysburg flashes onto him. Here's left. Traquadian has his flash still, but he's just getting demolished by the Maiden of the Mist, and Left will come in for his second kill of the game.
Really smart at Gettysburg to just pull off there. Give that to Victor. Don't risk your life for a reason to give away a free kill.
Yep, and scrambles. Meanwhile, he started the Cloud Drake since he saw the enemy jungler up there, but he's getting collapsed on by 3 members of Feed the Baron. Aravan cannot help him on his own, and now Feed the Baron, they have a half-health Cloud Drake to work with, but they don't want to go for it. They don't have their jungler. They don't think they can get enough stacks in to have the Ren do more damage. He actually teleports back in. He gets the slow onto Gettysburg. He's gonna flash forward for it. Gettysburg is very low. Traquadian trying to do what he can, just kiting away. Boomerang doesn't quite have it. He's gonna get that last auto, and he will get it with the ward.
Good ward. Good ward.
If he didn't put the ward down, I think he would have walked into the brush and just get one shot by Gettysburg's Q.
Yeah. Especially with the early Sheen there instead of the Phage on his first back. Just now pick up this Phage. He'll be able to keep up with Mar here a little.
I'm actually quite a big fan of Yorick as a champion. Yeah. I think he's really cool. I can see the obvious cons of playing him, like the fact that you're basically trying to walk into the enemy team. Yeah. But you know, he's got a lot of tools in his kit. His W, even if it doesn't trap someone, you can use it to block corridors. Your Maiden of the Mist is one of the best split push oriented abilities in the game.
I don't even understand that thing, and the rework has been so. I've never taken the time to sit down and.
It's pretty interesting, and his Q does a lot of damage.
Yes, it's basically an acid.
Yeah, it really is. A sentence not quite gonna catch any members of PIGZ Drive. Spicy Weavers picked up the Bilgewater Cutlass. And I know Bilgewater Cutlass is a nice little spiking item for any champion. But they're gonna catch Left with the Glacial Prison. That sense he's gonna land on the Aravan. He's already used the Infinite Duress. He's gonna have to use the Monsoon. There it is, but it's not enough to keep him alive. Left picks up that kill. That's 3 kills over to the jungler. feed the Baron.
Really good ult there from the actually get out.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Oh, tier 2 boots. I think almost always should be the rush item for
Kalista?
because just because it increases her hop rate. And like that's a level of utility you can't really afford to delay, in my opinion. To feed the Baron, will pick up the Cloud Drake for themselves after they pick off Erevan.
I will say that the Kalista is farming out of his mind.
Yeah, he's 50% of the CS up over Eggplant's out.
One thing I am a little curious about is that Talia hasn't made an effort to run.
Yeah.
It was really interesting because that wall is so good.
Yeah. It looks like he's trying to do one bottom lane now. Pigs might fry, they're pushing out, they're trying to keep Spicy Weed and Chiming in the area, but Chiming, I think he sniffs it out because he's playing back so we can Dark Passage out the Kalista.
Yeah, and he walked through a ward near the bottom side of it.
Yeah, the Weaver's Wall did come across, but it's not going to catch anybody.
Yeah, and that could just be that with the Baron.
Ooh, but Chiming actually gets caught by the Seismic Shove afterwards. There's the Boomerang Blade, Flash and Heal Burn.
They could just be warding really well. You can just then check, or she is at all.
Yeah, and additionally, Victor was not pressured at all in the early laning phase, which, in my opinion, is one of the big reasons why Victor is falling out of meta, or had fallen out of meta, is because junglers, Victor paints a big target sign on his back because everyone wants to keep the Victor from backing with 1250 gold so he can't get that upgrade onto the hex score. If you back before 1250 gold, it's not like you can just sit on all that gold and try and build it. You have to buy something.
You gotta do something.
And that just delays your ability to buy it later on. And you're just going to continue to get pressured because the enemy has had a better back than you. And so a Victor that doesn't get to back with 1250 gold is put behind for most of the rest of the game. But PIGZ might Fry haven't made an effort to put down the Victor. He's not been able to buy his upgraded hex score, which means that he was able to wave clear and put pressure on Wolf King, which is part of the reason why I think he wasn't able to roam. Yeah, and you see, with that attempted roam, he's now already behind 20 CS.
Yeah.
And that's just what a Victor can do when left unpressured.
I don't think there are a lot of great pigs in the Herald Pop during the time.
PIGZ might Fry, they haven't lost the Tower First Blood yet. Glacial Prison used. Lep is going to go in with the Infinite Duress, but it goes wide. Requadian just trying to do what damage he can from a safe range. PIGZ might Fry, they're feeling a lot of pressure to get that Tower First Blood because that one in the top lane is basically 2 hits from death.
Yeah, I think that was a little greedy there on the Herald. Hold on to that. You knew it was going to the top side. Gonna be back up here. Up the York.
Beat the Baron. They're trying to get one in the bottom lane, but it's at full health, and Erevan is going to be able to just pop that shield onto the tower. Down there, Triquadian. Good 2-man Gnar, but scrambles. He doesn't have the health to go in. Arctic Assault not available. Lep is going to walk through the wall since he can. PIGZ might Fry. They use, they get a good Gnar, but they don't have the damage or the health bars to continue chasing onto that one.
That is one thing I have forgotten a time or two when I have a York on my team, is that I can actually walk through that wall.
Yeah, it's something that's pretty easy to forget sometimes.
I think he's in a bad spot here.
Yeah. PIGZ might Fry, they're really trying to secure Tower First Blood here. Requadian is actually gonna hop over the ghouls, but he's hopped himself into the Dark Procession. He's speared up, and there he goes. Gettysburg picks up a kill. Wolf King is here. Scramble splashes for the auto onto Gettysburg, and Wolf King will be the one to pick up the kill. Lep is taking a lot of damage from a threaded volley, but Wolf King, he has another one. He gets the shutdown. 2 kills to the mid laner. PIGZ might Fry.
This is pushing mid here though. Hopefully trying to get that tower.
Tower First Blood does go down in favor of PIGZ might Fry just before Can Opener is going to be able to get the one in the mid. Eggplant's out, he's moved forward. Erevan had to go around the long way, but feed the Baron's bottom lane, not able to abuse him. He's forward. He's gonna have a play onto Aravan. Teleport coming in for Triquadian, but it's a lot of damage onto Aravan. Monsoon pushes him back. Eggplants out, pops the on because Triquadian has finished his teleport. Dark Passage comes out. He hops forward. There's the flash away from Spicy Weave. The slow from the boomerang. Does he have it? No! The flash away! Chiming is gonna go down, but Triquadian is gonna have to get himself out of there. Teleport coming in from Gettysburg. Eggplants out has to run out the long way. Here's the Maiden of the Mist, but Eggplants out is gonna be able to hop himself out of there. Left almost got him with the Infinite Duress, but not quite.
Really good rotation.
Uh-oh, Left is gonna come in. Triquadian jumps in, he gets speared, but there's the Nara into the wall! The Howling Gale comes across, and now Left is getting focused on Weaver's Wall, means Wolf King joins the fray, and it's 2 more kills for PIGZ Might Fry.
Really good team play here from PIGZ Might Fry.
Yeah, they all joined up together to 5-man push into that bottom lane. Oops. And they're gonna get a second tower for their troubles. Can Opener is still in the yeah.
You need to be rotating right now.
PIGZ Might Fry, 2 low health bars on 3 of their members. They're gonna have to take a recall. Can't go for too much more. Scrambles will just deny away some of the jungle from Feed the Baron. Wolf's gonna find Can Opener here. That's a lot of damage. Barrier pop. Chiming gonna go for the distance over the side, but Aravan just barely dodges away from that one. There's here, however. Scrambles. Oh, Can Opener went the wrong way. He's gonna get caught in the jungle. Blasco not gonna be in time, and this seismic shove. Wolf King is on a killing spree.
To the red team, you're up top.
Wrong base. Feed the Baron, just some big miscommunication or bad rotations across the board there. But they will even up tower count with that tower going down on the top lane thanks to Gettysburg's push.
I tried pulling a 0.8 gold here.
Scrambles. Gonna take away his own red buff. The Cloud or the Mountain Drake is live. Both junglers hanging out in the area. Looks like more vision control for Feed the Baron in the dragon area than that of PIGZ Might Fry. But PIGZ Might Fry do have, like we said, they have not only a better kiting composition, but I think they have a better straight up 5v5 overall. PIGZ Might Fry, they have 4 members in the bottom lane, no teleport available for Triquadian, which means it is a 4v5 should they choose to fight for this dragon. Timing is gonna, they stick into the brush, but PIGZ Might Fry not able to abuse him. There's the Weaver's Wall, trying to split Feed the Baron. They do successfully split 2-on-2 on either side, but now the wall is down and Feed the Baron. They want to go for the engage. Let pops the blood scent. Here's Maiden of the Mist. Scrambles hiding out in the brush, and Lep is going for the Infinite Duress, but he doesn't find him, but it's a 3-man fear. Monsoon disengages the fight. Glacial Prison finds Lep, and now Wolf King unloading a lot of damage, but there's the Fate's Call. He knocks up the mid laner, and there he goes. Wolf King gets shut down. Feed the Baron backing away, and Can Opener blows Eggplants out to oblivion, and Scrambles will die to the Chaos Storm as well. Feed the Baron, they get a 3-for-0.
That was a hectic team fight right here. Nar's still in the top lane pushing T2 by the way.
Yeah, Triquadian did not have his teleport, so Feed the Baron knew they had the 4v5. They go for the engage. They lose the tower in the top lane, so second tier for first tier.
I think you push T2 here in the bot lane.
Red team's turret
But
has been destroyed.
it's all preference. If you rather have the dragon, I think that's fine as well. Still low death timers.
It is the Mountain Drake for Feed the Baron, uncontested by PIGZ Might Fry. Triquadian still trying to put pressure on this top lane. Yeah, with 5 members in the bottom side of the map and the Maiden of the Mist, I think you're right, they probably could have gotten another tower, but they did for sure have to send someone back to stop Triquadian from getting the inhib tower. But, you know, who knows what they could have done. So now, 3 towers to 3. It is a 1.7k gold lead for PIGZ Might Fry, even after that disaster of a team fight.
So let me ask you, what do you think of Talisman of Ascension? I believe that's what that's called, right?
Yeah, that is the correct. That is the correct.
Do you prefer the Eye of the Oasis item, or
basically almost 100% of the time I go for the Eye item rather than Sightstone. I just think it's better to have the extra slot. And because additionally, the upgrade from Blue Sightstone and the I don't know what the second one, Nomad's Medallion, into the Eye is only 250 gold. I think it's just better to be able to start rushing towards your Ardent Sensor, your Redemption. I think my ideal Janna build towards the late game is Ardent Sensor, Redemption, Boots, Eye at the Oasis. Athene's is actually a very good item on Enchanter supports. Not Blitzcrank, but it's very good on Enchanter supports. And then Locket as a last item. Scrambles flashes for the knock-up onto Gettysburg, who will trade his flash for it.
I get some sad reacts from.
I think he was really trying to force a pick onto the top laner there, but I don't think his team was close enough for that to work. Feed the Baron, they have their bottom lane in the bottom lane. Triquadian is here with 3 members of Feed the Baron, and they're actually running away because they know the PIGZ are coming, but they could have I think they could have just turned and killed Triquadian if they'd all done it at the same time.
Victor did have to flash.
Flashing over the Weaver's wall.
Yeah. So, with yours, do you know if you're able to control the Mist of the Mid?
No, you're not able to do anything with your minion. They have, what is it? I think it's called, like, I think technically the term for it in Riot's terminology is soft AI.
Yeah.
You can kind of control what they do by, like, where you spawn them or whatever, but they will always, like, just sort of run down whatever lane they're close to.
It's like my solo queue.
But with Ardent Sensor and Redemption, they give you that increased heal and shields, which will actually apply to Locket of Baron Solari.
Yes.
So that's why, even without building a whole lot of bonus health, Locket is a good item as, like, after your Locket and your Redemption and Ardent Sensor onto a lot of the enchanters. Feed the Baron, starting up the Baron. They are spotted out on a ward, but they will have Callista with that Rend ready to take that away. Here's the teleport coming in from Triquadian. Scrambles, gets into the pit. That's a good seismic shove. Monsoon will push them all away. Chiming wins the first kill of the fight. Flash forward from Triquadian, and Spicy Weave will be going down. He's getting the slow on the can opener. Triquadian getting chased away and left. He's exhausted as he goes in. Triquadian pops himself into Mega, and can opener will go down. Double kill for Eggplants out. It's 3-4 for 0 in favor of PIGZ Pride.
That's looking like a Baron player here.
Yeah, that should be Baron for PIGZ Pride. Feed the Baron is not a bad play, but they didn't turn whenever PIGZ Pride came in.
They didn't get out of the pit. The seismic shell pushed, I believe, at least 3.
Yeah, Wolf King got a really good seismic shove up until it's there. Just demolishing the health bars of Feed the Baron. And Scrambles was in the middle of the fight, just wreaking havoc. They couldn't focus him down because he's too tanky, and they got collapsed on. It was I don't want to take away from PIGZ Pride. I think they had a really good, it's really hard to all come in at the appropriate time like they did, and they did a really good job there. But I do think that really big miscommunication from Feed the Baron there.
Yeah, I think in that scenario, as the jungler, you let everybody else die. Like, you have the smite, you can try to at least steal that Baron, but Warwick left, he just dove in and tried to fear everybody off, which, you know, is admirable and fine and all, but you gotta think about the team. You have that Baron, completely different game.
So 5 Baron buffs onto PIGZ Might Fry now. Eggplant's out, slowly building himself up. He has, Triquadian might be a little bit more forward here. He's gonna hop away, but he gets feared up, blade back. Now Spicy Weave pops the blade of the Rune King. There's the Infinite Duress. Monsoon will keep him nice and safe, but he gets hit back in, and there he goes. 4-man Gnar before he goes down, but he will go down nonetheless.
Right here you have to disengage though. Wait.
Now, they do still have Fate's Call and Chaos Storm though. The one thing they do not have is Infinite Duress, which, I mean, they still could very easily take a 5v4. Monsoon not available, On the Hunt not available.
Yeah.
And of course, no Gnar. Gettysburg, he will get the slow on the Eggplants out. Dark Procession finds him! He's gonna get collapsed on, he's get played back, that's a good one. But Scrambles is absorbing so much damage! Weaver's Wall cuts them off, and Lek will go down! They lose, Eggplants out, and Gettysburg taking a lot of damage. The Chaos Storm is burning away, but Wolf King doing a good job. And there's the Kiting composition coming out. Spicy Weave, he's trying to pull out the Summoner Barrier. Wolf King running for his life. He's throwing out the Threaded Volley. It will be enough! Beautiful play by Wolf King there. mid laner of PIGZ is doing absolute work in this game. Now PIGZ, they're gonna get the first dragon of the game, but thankfully for them, it is an Infernal. Exactly what you want. It'll go down slowly, but they will get it. I'm questioning Eggplant's out's build. Essence Reaver Static Shiv, fairly standard. Normally you would go Essence Reaver into a Zeal item, but then the second Zeal item, I can't imagine why. Just because, in my opinion, you lose too much damage from not having the Infinity Edge to amplify your crits.
Yeah, especially with the Ricochet. It seems... I don't even know if I'd go Essence Reaver.
Well, I do think Sivir does go Essence Reaver standard.
Just because of mana issues.
Mana issues and the cooldown on the hunt. Speaking of which, Eggplant's out. They're gonna break that Dark Procession, but the Fate's Call pulls them in. Thresh comes in, plays them back. Infinite shut down Wolf King. Now Eggplant's out, pops the ultimate to run him and his support out of there, but they've lost their mid laner. Yeah, I think Essence Reaver into a Zeal item into Infinity Edge is the highest damage build he could get.
Yeah.
Oh, good death sentence, and that means Eggplant's out, goes down. Glacial Prison invested as well, trying to save him. And that will just be Feed the Baron picking up another tower for themselves.
This could be in his tower as well. Talia down, they have no way to...
The Howling Gale roars across, but it's not going to be enough. Feed the Baron, 5 members, plus that Maiden of the Mist in the area. They don't have damage, they don't... Oh, everything gets played back in! They're going to pop him with the Chaos Storm! The inhib goes down, Triquadian, there's nothing he can do. They're just going to have to seed this inhibitor. Feed the Baron, they were down... They're actually still down gold. Triquadian's trying to chase the Frozen Mallet, but he will get pulled away by the Gravity Field.
One thing I do want to point out is Eggplant, he's doing a really good job of auto-attacking this ball that's coming up from Yorick.
Yeah, just auto-resetting.
Every time he drops at him.
Fortunately, he just gets caught by him, he gets Chain CC'd after the Spell Shield is used, and doesn't do as much damage as he would with the one of the big things you gotta understand with Sivir, the Ricochet, it only lasts for 3 autos, no matter how fast you are autoing.
Yeah.
So the attack speed, not gonna benefit you as much as having each of those Ricochets do 25% more damage, basically, with the Unfin.
Do you go a second Zeal item on Sivir?
A lot of times I see people not do that because you just don't have the room in the build.
Yeah, I don't think Rapid Fire is very. Yes, and Hurricane is just.
Yeah. Most of the time, Sivir that I see only go with 1 Zeal item. The argument for 2 Zeal items is if you go Warlord's Bloodlust, you want to have Static Shiv and Rapid Fire together because you get that recharge faster. But if you do go Essence Reaver, a lot of the times you don't have the item slots to go for 100% crit. So like, if you're a champion that does go Essence Reaver, most of the time you don't go second Zeal item.
Yeah.
If you're a champion that does not go Essence Reaver, a lot of times you do have the room in your build to go Static Shiv, Rapid Fire, and
I'm not well versed on learning the things too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Alright, now let's
Down a little bit. Baron was up.
Things have slowed down. PIGZ still up 4k gold just about. They're actually down towers, but they do have an Infernal Dragon working in their favor. They do have what I consider to be the superior scaling team composition.
Definitely.
Warwick falls off pretty hard late game. Callista falls off pretty hard. Not really hard, but relative to other 80 carries.
Yeah. The Sivir at 5 items.
Sivir demolished. Baron, they're trying to clear out vision around this second Baron, which is live. Pigs Might Fry are hanging out in their own central jungle, but making sure they're near enough. Triquadian does have his teleport ready, but he is Mega right now. He just went Mini, so not the best of situations for their team fight if one were to break out right now. And we'll dance for a little bit. Ervan trying to safely clear out the Baron ward, but the UC chiming making his way up. Death Sentence not quite gonna find him.
I think the Mercurial here is a pretty good pickup.
Triquadian is gonna get quite dark Procession, but those Hyperclocks are really hurting. Gettysburg doesn't want to get into an extended trade, which he does. I actually think Gettysburg could win a fight if he were able to close the gap. Triquadian gonna jump in, nars him into the wall. But Gettysburg, yeah, he's not taking too much damage, and that's all of Triquadian's big burst damage.
Triquadian was doing a good job of fighting around the turret. Not pulling aggro, staying out of range.
Okay, I take it back. Because of the itemization, Gettysburg is itemized mostly towards magic resist. He probably would slowly lose out the fight against Triquadian. But if he finishes off one armor item, I think he'll win the 1v1 because, you know, Yorick kind of has to win the one.
Yeah, it's kind of was...
Like, that's the strength of the champion, really. Yeah, but now Feed the Baron are going to collapse onto him. There's the Fate's Call. Glacial Prison goes out to zone, but they're not going to be able to stop him from getting onto Triquadian. He's about to go Mega back up. Infinite Thrust used on the Scrambles, but Triquadian not able to get the chance. There's the Weaver's Wall, cuts off hand opener, but he does get the Dark Passage in. Scrambles, flashes over the side. Wolf King is now getting flashed on, played back. Death Sentence lands! And there he goes! Can opener on Killing Spree. Beautiful collapse by Feed the Baron.
That could be game here. If they ride this mid wave, then you have supers already. Pretty big wave going. Kajwani's clearing the wave though, it's smart.
Yeah, no, this is a really good play by Scrambles to try and stop Feed the Baron from doing too much with that. But now they're running towards the Baron actually. Scrambles trying to run himself out of there. Left does not have the infinite duress, thankfully for him. Feed the Baron, they are more than likely to be able to get the Baron.
Those aren't actually supers.
But it will be Baron going over to Feed the Baron. Rend it out. Scrambles is coming in. He gets Death and stuff. Explains out. There's the Dark Procession being used to zone away the rest of Pigs Might Fry. Scrambles is getting in there. Monsoon. Oh, but Gettysburg flashes. Gets a little slow onto two members of Pigs Might Fry. Explains out. Pops the On the Hunter. Gets out of there. Scrambles was desperately trying to get something for it, but Hand Opener was able to stay alive.
Incredible how tanky Sejuani gets, and just having health items. Like, her passive is so good.
Yeah. Has the health items. She actually has the locket, which are giving giving resistances. So it is pretty tanky Sejuani they're contending with. Unfortunately, without Wolf King and Triquadian in the area to help out, they're gonna lose the fight 5v3 no matter what.
Yeah. Especially with Redemption.
I think a lot of supports nowadays are still sort of just trending by habit towards Locket Redemption for two items. I think both of those items are fine on Thresh. I think though his build order should have been Knight's Vow into Locket into Redemption, if anything. Maybe even the Righteous Glory instead of the Knight's Vow.
Yeah, when I get autofill, Fusion Support, I rush Righteous Glory actually. I enjoy it. Get right next to him.
Yeah, I just think they're like Knight's Vow, Locket, and Knight's Vow, Locket, Righteous Glory are kind of like the three tank support itemization, whereas Ardent Sense or Redemption, Athenes are the shielder support itemization, or Enchanter technically is what it's called.
Unless you're Bullet. Do whatever you want.
But, you know, obviously Redemption and Locket, their actives are very good, so that's why you see some overlap there. Oh, that's a beautiful Weaver's Wall! And it catches two members of Feed the Baron, but they've got Warwick in the back line. There's the Monsoon Infinite Duress onto the tank. Spicy Weave is loading a lot of damage with the Renown's Hurricane. Good Redemption comes across. It will be Scrambles the first kill of the fight. Triquadian is going to get knocked up by the Fate's Call, and Pigs Might Fry have lost two. Flash Orb from Spicy Weave, but Wolf King shuts him down with that one. He hops through that one and Eggplant's out, autos him to death. Left gets exhausted, and now Eggplant's out is able to refill his life bar.
Never flash forward as AD carry.
Almost never, yeah. Probably not a good idea the majority of the situations. Left has the fear ready, but he's not going to find anyone. Feed the Baron. Really trying to see if they can pick off any members of PIGZ Might Fry.
Big wave top.
Yeah, it's being teleported to now by Gettysburg too. I'm also curious as to what the Aravan has gone for Knight's Vow on Janna as well, which, you know, it does benefit your somebody by making them harder to like kill, but I don't know. In my opinion, I think Redemption would have been better because A, Redemption has an amazing active.
Yes.
B, Redemption gives you increased shields and heals, which will factor into keeping someone alive. And I just think it's a more versatile, better item for Janna in this in particular.
Both mid laners come out with a Ryla.
Yeah.
I understand it on the Talia.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I think it's a great item on Talia, especially with the composition they drafted, where they're very focused on kiting. I'm not entirely sure whether it's still good on Victor, but my intuition says it's not.
No, it's you should really have a death cap. Really. At this point in the game, 40 minutes in,
I think
whole point is.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't, he's not feeling pressured enough to go Zonya's Hourglass, which I understand. I don't think he needs it. I think instead of the Rylai's, he should have Deathcap and Luden's.
Yes, I didn't even realize they didn't. He has a Lichbane, which
yeah,
you know, isn't the worst.
No, Lichbane is actually
Victor.
very good on Victor.
I like it with his Q synergy, but I just don't know how often you're actually doing it.
A lot of the higher level Victors do actually like the Lichbane a lot, and I'm actually a big fan. Ooh, there's the Glacial Prison being used, but Scrambles was actually cut off by his own team's Weaver's Wall, so not able to get anything there. Wolf King will get a good seismic shot, but the Death Sentence is gonna land! Feed the Baron are gonna follow it through. Play him back, Box comes out. Redemption and Locket being used. Fate's Call will pull him out to safety. Now Spicy Weave knocks up 2 members, but Chiming will go down. Infinite Duress being used. The Monsoon will interrupt it, and PIGZ Might Fry can focus him down. 2 kills for PIGZ Might Fry.
Really good turn there. They had a really good turn as well coming from top side.
I didn't even see that. I'm glad you pointed that out. But Lichbane and Luden's, both of those items build out of Ether Wisp, so it makes Victor very fast. Yeah, it walks around really fast, especially when he pops that Q on somebody when it's upgraded.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that build. PIGZ Might Fry, they're trying to tank up this tower. Minion Wave will come here, take that backdoor plating off. Radio comes out from Eggplants.
The sad reacts, please.
Alright, but now Eggplants out does have his Infinity Edge, so he does have 100% crit now. He's going to be doing a lot of damage with those ricochets.
The Elder here, I like this.
Yeah, the Elder is started up. They really need to prevent Feed the Baron from getting it because of their 3 dragon stacks. And it is going down pretty fast. I think PIGZ Might Fry have this one. There it is. And now actually Triquadian jumps in, he gnars in Gettysburg, and Gettysburg is going to flash over. He tried to get onto Eggplants out, Dark Passage. Not gonna be enough. The auto attack from Eggplants out follows him. There's the Infinity Edge crit you wanted.
I believe Gnar actually just TP'd back.
Yeah, he wanted to stop that in hit from going down, I guess. That's what I assume is why he teleported. But so with the one problem with going 100% crit, a lot of times you would like 100% crit. The only problem with that is assuming you still have boots. It forces you to either decide, do I want a Last Whisper item, which is almost always essential, or do I want crit, or no, lifesteal, which is also a nice luxury to have. It looks like Eggplants out has picked up the Mortal Reminder. Probably a good idea. Yorick and Warwick do have a lot of inherent healing in their kits.
Yes.
So the Mortal Reminder does do a good job for that. Will also help marginally against Callista, who has Blade of the Rune King and Mercurial Scimitar.
Been a really good pick right there on Thresh. Back from
Would have been the Frozen Mallet slow into I think if Eggplant's out would have been happy to use the on the hunt there. They could have just chased him down. He was cut off by the team. But don't forget Fate's Call. Oh, and there's the Fate Call being used. It knocks out Triquadian. There we go. Spicy Weave is the focus. He's getting jumped up by all the members of PIGZ Pride. He goes down. He's dead. Aravan is getting jumped up by Gettysburg, and there's the shields coming out. They exhaust him. They cut him down. Eggplant's out, takes the laser to the face, and Deathfire Touch. Will it be enough to take him out? No, I don't think so, because Wolf King gets the double kill. Eggplant's out, is trying to do what he can, but he's not able. He's too low, but they will finally shut down. Can opener now chiming, the only remaining member of Beat the Bear. PIGZ might fry, focus him down. Ace for 1 in their favor.
Really good focus there by Fry. Take out the Calypso immediately. Really good ult. And hit size shove.
Yeah. I just lost everything in that fight. It all happened so fast, but that's why you pick Sivir. Sivir can run your tanks into the back line. It can auto your back line through the front line.
This could be good.
Yeah, PIGZ might fry. They have Elder Dragon. They have a wave here. Scrambles is just tanking it up to keep those minions nice and healthy for the backdoor removal. And there it goes. The second Nexus Tower will fall down. Spicy Weave is alive, but he's all alone. And that'll be it. PIGZ might fry with the victory over Feed the Baron.
It was a good game. Good.
Yeah, that was a really high action-packed game.
Yeah, good team fighting from each team. I think the better team comp.
Yeah, the better team con definitely won, but we did see moments of greatness from both of these two teams. I'm really excited to see more from both of them. But that will be PIGZ might fry taking the victory over Feed the Baron. We'll throw up that MVP poll for you in the meantime. See you in just a few minutes for the next game of Gold Capped.
Shining through the dark, past 1,000 stars, we have come this far.
Getting jumped on here. Rengar comes in. Fanaticism jumps onto him. Gets the root. There's the Unleashed Power. First Blood. Storm used by Rembo. And Kamui gets focused. Flash. Unleashed Power. Smooth picks up a solo kill. Genovici unloads with the spray and pray.
Double
Yeah.
TP. Go Zac. Alright, finish him off. Passive. Also.
Keep going, keep going.
Jump. Good job. Push mid.
Here comes Yogi Bear once again. There he gets caught, and it's gonna be first blood. Padova picks up that one nice and easy. Mechanical Reaper gets feasted, and Tall Guy picks him up with the petrifying gate. Teleport comes in from Lego. He's gonna get caught by the Earth Smash. Good body slam from Cool Guy. Catches 2, but that's a really big unstoppable force from Rembo. They take out Beerus immediately. Renji throwing out those bombs, and General Vici headshotting down. Mega Inferno Bomb comes across, and Legos will go down. Renji flashes himself out to safety, and it's 4-4-2 in favor of PIGZ might fry. They might make it 5. There's the flow from the seismic shard.
That was actually on. I know. Yeah. Alright. And we're back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Get Wrecked OKLCS. It's gold cap time. I'm Nick Taysom and Jocko here with the Sutami. Bringing you some gold capped action right here, ladies and gentlemen. We just finished diamond, and right now, about to get into the gold. Chucky, what teams do we have?
For this one, we have Legends in Training versus PIGZ Fry.
Ah, PIGZ Fry and Legends in Training. So we're going to go ahead and get back to this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
Father up. Switch us over to the game, and then we'll switch spots so I can go back and sit to my normal place.
I'm Yako Del Taco.
You're not.
And I had my donut, so I'm ready to go.
He did. Here's his plate. You took it away right before I could flash the plate at the people. Okay, there you go.
All right,
Scoochie,
yeah.
Scoochie.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh. Awkward. Thank God. Thank God we're friends.
Friends.
Oh.
We're family.
Oh, right. My bad. Alright. You want to organize the things? You want me to do it?
Of course I can. While I'm doing that, why don't you go ahead and go over lineups for us?
Alright, so for Legends in Training, oh my gosh.
Okay.
We have Sir Horse Rocket in the top lane. We have Showtime in the jungle. Dustball in mid. And Socks at 80 carry and Karo as support.
Alright, on the side of PIGZ Fry, in the top lane, it's... Alright, we had this last time. I'm gonna butcher it. It's Triquadian, right? Or is it Triquadian? I think it's Triquadian.
Wait, it's I Wolf King. Oh wait, that's mid.
No, it's Triquadian.
Oh yeah, it's Triquadian.
And
Sorry,
then
yeah.
Wolf King, yes, in the mid. Jungle is going to be Scrambles, and then the bottom lane, Eggplant's out and Caravan that he's carrying support.
Ah. So Galio mid, okay.
We saw this last time too.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Huh, neat.
You just don't pay attention.
I don't. I really
Gummit.
don't.
That's okay. So itemization looks pretty standard to start out here a minute into this one, and we have a little bit of a gang situation in the middle lane River Brush on the bottom side of middle lane, side of PIGZ Fry. So, how do you see this one going? What's our featured matchup in this game?
I don't know. I want to say I'd like to see. I think it's actually going to be. Good lord, I honestly don't know. It's the top lane. I think is going to be fairly in favor of Triquadian, based on matchup and whatnot.
Okay.
I think mid lane is going to be in favor of. Well, I mean, it really just depends on how it's played, but.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just.
That's the most like non-biased. I just want to give an answer ever.
Yeah, it's like, well, I don't know.
Make a decision, Chuck. Make a decision.
I honestly just don't know. I don't know who wins that matchup, like just outright.
Top lane?
No, mid.
Middle lane?
Yeah, top lane. I can more or less tell you that I'm pretty positive it's Rumble.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of just armor stack over from Wolf King Power we saw from the backing game with the Diamond Cap.
Yeah.
So in that situation, we have another gank in the bottom side right now. Socks with the world egg. He'll use up that summoner. He looks awesome. Ooh. Well, he's taking away a red buff. He's going to survive one attack. Socks, can you do something? Get stunned up Aravan with the safety kill. What a guy. Now he's going to try to get a kill for himself. Can he do it? Flag drag used up. Going for first blood red buff again. One more attack. Can he pick up the kill? No, he can't. Blinking HP bars across the board. Nothing's going to happen.
That was a lot given over, but that's all summoners down for the PIGZ Fry bot lane, and they got the jungler's flash and they got the AD carry's flash. And is that barrier?
What?
Galen has a barrier.
It's good summers, man.
Well, I mean, I don't see that.
What's the rationale do you think behind taking it?
Probably to survive the burst damage from an all-in, from the a moo from the like. Yeah, I think that's what more or less is like because for some of the lots of burst damage, so barrier. Maybe, I don't know. I honestly do not know. I
believe he's young and you got it. You stumped him right there easily enough. Congratulations. That opens you up to a free t-shirt from our Mental Floss collection. We'll be able to get that to you.
Stop promoting the Mental Floss
collection.
Connection.
Gummit.
Gah. But I don't know. I typically just see AD carries. I thought that was normal.
Barrier used to be the main thing back in the day, but it transitioned out once they buffed up heal, so it
Yeah.
But it used to be barrier, so somebody maybe caught that phase. A lot of people who take barrier to heal or barrier to smash, they want to go for just an absolute stomping, and they know they're going to try to all in early on, they're going to need that extra boost. They give them more than a summer heal would. But nevertheless, past the point on there, Mark. No kills going on, no turns. CS is opened up. We have a game at the top level. We'll talk about it later. It's Traquadian going to be forced to flash. He was exhausted. He was overheated. First Rocket going to just try to do what he can. See if they can clear the kill. It looks like Traquadian will be able to stay out and just jump up alive. Skirt, skirt. Flag and drag used up. Traquadian. Woo! Greasy.
And that's the flag used by Maokai. Used by Bloodshot to get in there. And Death Ball's running out on a lot of these early trades.
So air damage shouldn't take it away. I know it's Socks trying to do what damage he can. And I love Zyrus' support. As this game goes on, you're gonna have another freaking AP mage and that 80 assassin right there in the middle lane on that Talon. You're gonna have a mage and an assassin, so you're not even gonna have a support. You just have that just in the bucket because you're already having a tank with Mount and Garden. So you're gonna have an extra AP mage. You're gonna have another assassin that's just gold, as opposed to the side of PMF where they're just gonna have another tank.
Yeah. And what you say go?
I am the ruling authority.
Why are you sitting up?
I'm comfortable. I'm sitting up on, for those of you wondering, I'm actually sitting up on top of the couch right now because I was just getting too, out of the ordinary. Was sitting on the cushion. So I decided I was going to sit on top of the couch right now and try to get a little lounge. So in the middle lane, Wolf King gonna go down. First blood, get taken by Dustball.
Yeah, so looked like that happened right when he hit 6. Yep.
Yep. That's generally how it goes with the town. That all in early on in Showtime as well in the bottom lane. Okay lit, so we'll see how this one goes if he tries to stay. It looks like the lanes show up. They're just gonna have to have him back off.
Looking good so far on the side of Legend. Training got a lot of pressure going on in both mid and bottom. Got that early kill in mid. Got a lot of pressure down in the bottom with the Caitlyn push. Caitlyn push, poke, harass.
Absolutely. And that's generally the rule you want to play Caitlyn, push, poke, harass, and that.
Push, poke, harass. Push, poke, harass.
And that Catalyst first back from Wolf King in the middle lane on the galley. Do you think he should have gone with that, or maybe stacked up a little bit more armor? Do you?
I believe on Galio mid lane you go more for damage early, and then Galio mid is definitely one where you want your Rod of Ages. So you can get by without doing it in top lane and just be a straight tank. But in mid, I feel like you definitely need it. Looks like Sox is looking at a lot of that CS on the tower. Now, I've never played a lot of Caitlyn, so I'm not sure how she is with last hitting under tower.
Pretty good. Caitlyn's a champion you can last hit no trouble. You get these lanes where you have champions that are so good at wave play that you don't even need to worry about half the time CS on the turret unless it's just absolutely forced to be. Champion like Caitlyn is usually pretty good at CS on the turret. Could be wrong, but as far as I know, with my platinum level instinct,
It looks like bottom lane's fairly even on CS. Mid lane also fairly even, about 3S CS difference. And then biggest differential is going to be in the top lane. In the top lane, so you got 4 now. Maybe what, a 10 CS lead, give or take, or not 10, 20.
And it looks
19.
like the finalization, I don't see anything that's out of the ordinary. Do you?
No,
So,
no. The
it's
Maokai
all
rush
stuff.
goes back to style, and then that early penetration. Ooh, overheated.
Didn't go for a hex tech or nothing like that. Going for the sword shoes. Started out nice and easily done. So we only got one kill gone by, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously that can potentially change as Showtime just hanging out in the bottom lane in that brush, trying to wait for that lane to push out. 9 minutes in, this one's starting out rather slowly, so we'll see if it speeds up, or we'll see if they just continue to play in aggressive, more of a tortoise pace.
Tortoise pace. Yeah, that stands up to scrutiny.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know. We're just talking to talk, man. Talking to talk.
you go walking the walk.
Walking to walk?
Did y'all, hey, really quick, what were the kind of the lows that we're in right now? Showtime showing up scrambles and going. You get the whole immediate thing. You got the crazy side on me to dispose of. You go ahead and use it. You're wondering if they get a double, triple stun up with the jumps and then Sock's going to splash. Going to come up and in. He's going to still stay alive. No casualties gone by, but it's time to get Ace in the hole. He's up on a scramble. Showtime, he's up the kill on Eggplants out. And this engagement just turns all back on its head. Scrambles goes down in the fight. Just going to keep going, trying to do what he can. Strangleform being used up, and that's going to be the serrated blades of magic. Not going to question get killed, but a 2-for-0 on engagement goes started up. Nope, Wolf King going to get a root and autonomy to 2, so if we didn't want to freaking regress, right on the trap, down it goes, Dust Balls on a killing spree. Aravan, maybe not the best decision you could have made in that situation. Makes it a 3-for-0 in favor of LIT.
Wow, well done. Okay, and what was your question?
Guys, it was NFL kickoff day. I'm in 2 fantasy football leagues. I love the Cleveland Browns. They lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They were on national TV for one of the first times in a long time.
I don't watch football.
Left great.
I don't watch football. I played MMOs all day. No, actually I played MMOs. Me and Garrett have been playing a lot of Terra, Black Desert, stuff like that. So,
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, haven't played a lot of League recently.
Okay.
I only play so far, during practices.
Oh, okay. And are you still playing, right? For...
Yeah, you'll see me here in a bit.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I got the I got a special pick coming at you today. It is for Khan. But that more on that later. I'll get into my Khan spiel during that game. But one thing I will say is that you can't go in thinking that it's a carry pick. It's not a carry pick whatsoever. It can do a lot, but it's not meant to be carried. Or not to be a carry. But anyway, in this game, the game that we are currently on, we've got not a lot going on. There's a lot of fishing. Ooh, heck of an investigation on Tara.
They're all gonna get tanked up. Dude, my goodness, Aravan to the target. Question jumps up and out. They get the healsy, so he'll stay alive. 4-0 right now. Look at that. Absolutely strong for LIT at this point in time.
And Dustball has 100% kill participation right now. Looking so strong on that talent. Really utilizing his roaming capabilities. Not a lot going on in the top lane, short of that 20 CS lead. Or 18. That 2-digit lead. 2-digit CS lead.
Hello, equalizer, all the damage. Dustballs is on a rampage, ladies and gentlemen. Crushing it on the town. 4 kills right now. Absolutely strong AF right now. 13 minutes in, 5 kills.
Wow. So much damage. So much damage. For Quanty, not even think you got a chance to blink in that. That's gonna give Horse Rocket a little bit of room to guard and catch up a bit. So we got Eggplants and I can't read. Good lord. Aravan. A little bit late, but yeah, Aravan. They were going ham. They were going ham. But now they're not. So
you're correct. You're absolutely correct.
But now they are not. So anyway,
what?
I'm just looking.
I had to look and see what my fantasy football situation was. I'm in 2 leagues. Right now, I'm winning both of my games by a steady margin. Guys, I'm telling you, if any of you did fantasy football this year or are going to try and do fantasy football, just my tip to you right now, wide receiver, running back, tight end, quarterback is the best way to go on your pick path because I am just absolutely crushing it. I'm so happy to be in the position that I am right now, up by 50.
He says that, but then the season's going to turn around and the guy who didn't even pay attention to his pick path or his picks.
Chucky's trying to speak from experience. We actually had him in the league a while ago, but he didn't do anything with it. He ended up coming in second to last place.
I did not finish last.
The only reason you didn't finish last is because I set your lineup for you so you wouldn't lose. Nevertheless, Exhaust taking away on his showtime. He's going to try to run up and out, but he's like 3 on right now, so they're going to just keep poking away at him. Flag and drag down to the FC. Flash of the Grasp Roots land, Stranglethorns as well, so they're going to be able to keep him alive for another day. Dustball is unstoppable. Down goes Eggplants out. He's still alive. What a freaking monster. Air Bandit's already questioned. That's all for now, but they're going to try to do what they can. Hose Rider picks up the kill. That's going to be it as well. Double kill. Showtime's still alive. Cataclysm up. And they turn it into a 4-for-0 on an engagement that was put to just catch out Showtime.
It looks like Triquadian's going to get a lot of alone time up with that tower, so they may give over first tower blood, but they definitely come out on top with that. They're going to get, they got the and then the mountain break, so definitely a worthwhile trade, because I think they can probably just converge onto bottom tier and take that tower, even if they lose the first time. So, not a big deal. Very good trade. Good luck. Sorry, I can't speak.
It's okay. They take down the turret, they get the dragons. 1-0 on dragons, 1-0 in turrets, just flippity flop. 9-0 in kills, and they've got gold. Still only 2,000 at advantage over limits. Nevertheless, backspeed pushed up. CS is again pretty close on the CS. Up in the top lane though, just very, very different.
Triquadian's still pushing. He's taking a lot of
Triquadian is
that
trying
tower.
to push it, but again, tied up 1 on turrets. It looks like it's going to be Dustball coming up top though, so he can absolutely get this kill in a heartbeat, but Triquadian knows that he's going to go back home.
I don't know if you can outrun the talent if the talent passes, right? But no, he's just going to stop. Don't stop. Don't stop
Leaving. Hold on to that.
Let's not do this.
Why? Does everybody not want to hear our beautiful choir soprano voices?
Soprano?
Soprano.
Alright, well. Derek, don't talk. You're not paid to talk. You're paid in donuts, okay?
I like being paid in donuts. If you could work a job and get paid in donuts, would you do it?
That depends. Can I pay my bills in donuts?
No.
Then no.
Why?
Because I need to pay my bills.
Why wouldn't you just move out of your house and just live in a box on the side of the road and just eat donuts forever?
Because then it'd be fat and I'd never leave the box.
Well, work out all the time and you wouldn't have to worry about getting fat. Your sugar content would just be high.
How am I going to afford a gym membership?
You don't have to just run around the streets.
Alright, so that's Nick's game plan for once he gets out of the Air Force. He's gonna come back, move into a box, get paid in donuts, and then pick up part 4.
Sounds like the current state of affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be here all week. Thank you very much. Flag and drag up to the lane. Wolf King, the targeted question. Do they have the Cataclysm? Yes, they do. And it's Wolfie versus the world. Dustball, I'm going to jump up and in. Airvan's here to try and save the day. They get a double stun. Horse Rod coming. Showtime picks up the kill. And now Caro, very, very low on the top side, scrambles. Is he going to try to block it for him? What a guy! Trying to block Exhaust is there, but curse of the sad moment, they're just going to let it go. So that's totally going to happen. Now Sox is probably going to die as well. Triquadian does so much damage. He's going to pick up the kill on the Rumble. So the first 2 kills of the day over to the side of PMF take place 18 minutes in.
Caravan.
Do it.
Horse rocket. And nothing. Woo!
Chuck, that was great.
I know it. I know it.
It's absolutely great.
Yeah, my play-by-plays amount to nothing. If I start talking, I get disengaged. Ugh.
Nash is going to be up in a minute. So
But looking at builds, looks like my Wolf King didn't actually do anything with his Endless yet. He built into the Knight's Vow. I'm not sure actually. Was Nightbound build out of a cap? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. So, he went for the Knight's Vow instead of brushing his Rod of Ages, or his other defensive items.
Jay, how do you feel about that evaluation?
Well, I don't think it helped him very much. I think it's really helped everybody very much.
No, you're against 70 talent right now, as your lane right now. We're 19 minutes in, so we're barely out of lane stage. He wins 1-on-1 in turns.
Yeah. I probably would have. Yeah, I mean, I definitely would have rushed an armor item. I think the armor item was the right way to go. I'm not sure if Night Foul was the ideal.
Claps to get that equalizer to be used up as well. Over the wall, comes by Quaddy, and Caro's so freaking low right now. Wolf's gonna try to jump over the wall and do what he can. Sock's gonna just use that peacemaker to get over. Oh my goodness, he's on the run. Scrambles doing the damage that the Sad Mummy can do. Scrambles picks up the kill onto Socks, and they turn it on its head. And now Baron's gonna be the target question. Didn't quite get Nope. So Dust Ball gonna be able to jump up and out of the wall, and that turns into 1 for 0. No Rift Arrow got by. Dragon and Baron targets the question. Baron's up. Drake's gonna be in about 1 minute and 20. Gonna be their next target questions. Just past the 20-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. See how this one goes, obviously.
Yeah, Rift Arrow is now down. Baron is now alive. Didn't have any backup there. He did bait out the particle, so that was a worthwhile trade with the advanced W for ulti.
But Drake's up in about 35 seconds. That ulti be really close to get on. I don't think the Tarek ultimate has on 60 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. It's not long at all.
So that'll be back up potentially around the time that fight starts. Obviously, if Baron or if the Dragon gets started right when it's spawned, it won't be, but that fight progresses, it'll probably be back up soon.
Yeah, but with this talent on the loose, at 7 to 0 and 3, you definitely want to have that up as often as possible.
Yeah.
Or else you'll just get
whipped. What about Nanade?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna get Nanade too. No, the 80 cure will get whipped into the target. There we go. Figured it out.
Well, Dragon's back up and live, so Twitch advance up on her Triquadian. Gonna do some damage to him. There's gonna duke it out for a little bit. AP versus AP big man. Dragon already being started up by the side of PMS. So
but not gonna get finished,
Equalizer's already used up, and Triquadian is overheating, so he's just gonna let him go, but burn damage is always good, so successful trade for Triquadian, forcing him out. It's the Dragon again. Started up, and now they got the damage from Eggplants out, so they're gonna trade Dragon for Turret and see if that one works out well for him. I guess at this point, get the steal. Looks like just get the steal, so oh my gosh, the Dragon goes over to Showtime. Easily done. They get the turret, they get the Dragon, loses life, but totally worth it at that point in time, ladies and gentlemen. And now, acing the whole game used up on a Triquadian, he'll be able to survive. All the while, minions pushing up on the top side, but great play by the side of LIT.
Yeah, definitely well done. Lots of Dragon steals today. Lots of Dragon steals. And they're all really awkward Dragon steals. I think we're gonna get it, to be honest.
It looked like it took so long to go.
You know, we're just gonna see some back and forth in the mid lane. And now it looks like they're gonna reset. I mean,
well, you get the wave push to the top lane, the wave and the bomber. So yeah, it is basically going to end up resetting once they shove that out.
Yeah, I think top lane should be their next point of focus. Get that K1 tower and start getting some Baron vision.
Well, as the game goes on, whose composition do you think is going to just absolutely... Like, do you think this can come back late game?
I do. Rumble's going to scale really, really well, as will the Amumu and Galio and the Tristana. Then Caitlyn falls off fairly early, so Galio Talon definitely falls off, Jarvan falls off. The only really, like, good scaling they have is on the Maokai, but Maokai is going to fall off as far as damage. So, I think the late game favors PIGZ. But we'll have to see if they make it.
I'd adamantly agree with that statement. I always hate the fact that AP burst damage just falls off so hard as late game. You know it's just a sad. Alright, man. We're in a bad situation right now. He's going to be able to scorch clear up and out. So he's lost either way on a post drop. He's going to try to do some damage. 8 points out of the target in question. Going to get stunned up. The 1-2 situation goes 1 route, 2 route, 3 route forward. And now, to the backside, it's just LIT trying to do the damage he can. Blue turret goes down otherwise. The first set money being used up. And Sox picks up a kill as well. First set money used. Talon trying to do what he can. Double kill for Sox. Looking for a potential kill. But Dustball picks up 1 for himself, 2 for himself. So 4 kills gone by. All for a turret. And Triquadian's it. Baron's going to get started up right now by the side of LIT.
It looks like they're going to trade two bottom towers. Oh, yes. Well, I meant like they're trading two bottom towers. So, they'll just completely back on top, and take that tower, and then looks like Force Rocket trade the TP down bottom. Yeah. Look like he had his TP channel. Well, I don't think the TP was worth there. Looks like the Noctis conversion comes to the top tower. I was wrong there.
Aaron back here. 14-4. We've got 2 dragons to none. Gold still in favor again. It's still pretty close on the gold front. So the CS advantages that have been spiked up right now by the side of PMF definitely keeping them fronted up in this one. Top lane, huge CS advantage. Jungle, pretty solid CS advantage. Mid lane, solid CS advantage.
Yeah.
But 9 kills.
Yeah, I kind of expected the talent to fall off as far as the CS goes. As it goes. Just because it's easy to clear, but I think the tower just has a lot to clear. But, and especially when it continues annihilation. Just annihilation.
Body over a 1-1 scenario, exhausting will just gets the easy solo kill on Dakaro, flashed for a unnecessary reason. That's okay, picks up the kill, that's what's worth.
I think they're going to push down bottom. We got somebody. There's the Caitlyn ulti.
There's some more. Everyone puts Sam over use up he's in hold as well. So Earth Rocket taking the damage of the turret and then Showtime trying to get a knockup on the turret, so we're gonna be able to take him down. Wolfgang picks up the kill. Only one Sox trying to do what he can, picks down scrambles, but again, Showtime goes down right now with a 2-for-1 engagement as the blue turret is destroyed. Triquadian is just crushing it up in the top. Tier 2 bottom lane turret counters it out. So again, 3-4 on turrets, and the turret advantage actually goes back over to PNF. And right now, still 3,000 gold deficit, 76 in kills, and they're down on dragons. The next dragon up in 43 seconds.
Yeah, but their tower advantage and their CS leads are keeping them well into this game. Like you said. Like you said. It's fading out. Yeah. 2-1 on that. Triquadian's one of the best Rumble players they have played against in the OKLCS. He definitely knows how to work that channel. I'm surprised it's not banned away from him more. In reality.
I'm trying to think who the best Rumble I've played is. Best Rumble I've ever played against. I'm not gonna say it was balls. Rumble I've ever played. I'm not talking skill wise, but just on the champion Rumble. I'm not gonna say it was balls. Blue team takes the dragon. I'm really trying to think about this hard.
That's a third mountain dragon. Oh god, these towers are gonna melt.
I'm gonna say Silsol.
Silsol?
Silsol was the most mechanically talented person. He just like would just F you up on any champion. Speaking of the devil, Wolfgang is just gonna get absolutely gang bum puzzled right now in a 1-on-4 situation. He's probably getting popped down. He's still alive. 37 only used up. Carla goes down as well. Dustball trying to do his damage back line by Triquadian. Gets the shutdown gold and keeps him off. So right now again, see that just damage coming out. 2 for none so far. Blinking out bars. Shock's gonna try to do what he can, but again, Airvan picks up Horse Rocket. It's 3 gone by. Potentially 4 here soon to go. Showtime picks up the kill on the Wolf King. And now Socks over the wall. Scrambles, gets the root. Boom, shakalaka and trying to do what he can. Airvan, Showtime versus the world in a 1v1 scenario. Who's going to win? It looks like Eggplant's out's coming from the backside to try and do it again. He'll get it. So that's what? 4 down right now. Soon to potentially be 5 if he can get the refresh. But a 4 for 2.
And they got the tower. They got the tower in the middle.
That play-by-play.
Me?
No, that play-by-play was like, I was just
Awful.
awful.
Yes.
I was TRBL terrible. But yeah, back to my earlier statement really quick. I'm going to talk about Silsol. So Silsol was a player back a long time ago who would bring Healing Knight on a bunch of champions and just cheese the heck out of you with anything. Taught me how to play ADRE, taught me how to play a lot of things that are just so non-meta, but just absolutely crush you. He was so mechanically talented. He would get first blood, he would draw so much jungle pressure that he might go 1 in 13, but he would go 1 in 13 getting ganked by their junglers, so your other lanes would just absolutely crush it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he would draw jungle pressure and not complain about having a lack of jungle pressure for himself because he knew it wasn't his job to carry games. So sometimes he would end up going like 8-1 because he would just absolutely stomp if he gets that first blood. Other times he would just be terrible, but he was still a diamond challenger to play and all that. But he was probably the best Rumble I've ever played against.
Well, good show. Good show. Show point no line going on. PIGZ My Fry have picked up some of the pace, able to take down that tier 1 in mid and get a lot of chip damage onto that tier 2. That Rumble has been keeping them in the game, taking both all 4 of the towers. So they are definitely not out of this yet. They're only down by 1 kill.
Yeah, despite it all, they're up in turrets, they're down in dragons, they're down in kills, but the gold, basically even. Turrets, they have the advantage, so they're sitting pretty right now in their game, and they're gonna outscale their opponent. So Flash versus Simon equalizer on the 4. What a freaking fight right now! That's just melting everybody. Holy crap! A triple kill for Triquadian, and now holy crap, Dustball trying to do it, and now he's gonna go ahead and go down. Quadra kill for Triquadian, and he is a monster.
Yeah, like
Horse Rocket's the only one left.
Like I said, I think Triquadian is probably one of the best rumbles in the OKLCS.
Take down the tier 2 turret. The base turret right now, the inventory is the next target question for the side of PMF, so they're going to go ahead and go for gold right now.
They've got 6 seconds to try to get that Tempest. It's not going to sad face. For Triquadian. Going for it, but it's a gate.
Looks like on the car, they're getting the flash. Well, now the inhibitor is going to go down, and now red side needs to definitely back out. PMF has got their victory, go back and buy, and then try to regroup.
The Horse Rocket popped that license boy, I don't think they get anything from this.
He's trying to find it.
That's good.
Equalizer's back up. They're looking for the ring gate. Sox could get absolutely crushed. Definitely not a good decision to make, I would say, but exhaust taken away. Airvan very low. Triquadian trying to do as much damage as he can. Jumps up from Wolf King, and they still want this re-engage even though his back system lands up on the Triquadian. So they're gonna back off now and just enjoy life.
They didn't lose anybody for that. Yeah, they got another kill. They got the 80 carry. They're definitely making great strides to that comeback. But like I said, I believe that their comp scales extremely low in comparison to Legends and training.
what's the thing you look, I mean, obviously, Eggplant's out is the key component, I would say, and he was down an item and a half to his counterpart before he backed to
Yep.
He was down an item and a half to his opponent, and so he just backed and made that item. So he's catching back up right now, but he's back. Everybody else, at least, can supplement themselves.
And like they're playing these wombos really well. They start with the equalize or it's the Amumu ulti into the Galio ulti into the equalizer into the Taric ulti. Like, it's just absurd what they can do.
I believe you.
What? We just seen it.
No, I believe you. Chucky, I trust and believe you.
I'm glad you do, because I don't.
So, now that Dragon is live, the Baron as well. 20-15 right now. The gold steadily in favor of PMF, and now we're just going to have a little bit of a standoff, try and get map control at this point in time. Sit back, buff up, and let it go.
Yeah, this is one of those exceptions to,
We got you.
For future reference, we finally have
Benny Ona.
Benny.
That's what I think that's what we started off saying.
Yeah.
Beniona. No, I said Benona.
Oh.
Benonia? Beniona. Okay, so the entire thing was taking a long time. Showtime's target in question, flash it over the wall, but the target in question was Beniona. The longest time in history. It's been like 3 hours. Beniona. We didn't know how to pronounce his name, so thanks to him for coming in and clearing that one up for us. Round of applause to you. MVP from game 1 of the day.
Oh my gosh.
What a Camille player.
Oh lord. But what I was gonna say was, this game is like exception to everything I said, except for the Diamond Cap series. So I was like, if you have objectives, because like, Legends in Training have been, like, they've been doing really well as far as their overall objective control. But they've just been combating with the different objectives.
Well, Equalizer, he's all clubbed up in the jungle strength. Equalizer damage. Car goes down. Triquadia is unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. Picking up his 8th kill of the game right now is PMF on the aggressive. Nice bandage toss on the wall. And the curse of the Sad Mummy as well. Horse rocking on the run as well. He's a tank, so not going to do that much to him. But Baron is live, and it looks like PMF going to peel straight that direction after the nice little 1-for-0 engagement.
Triquadia is a monster.
He's still trying to be, man. He's just doing damage, duking it out with Showtime, trying to force him off. Showtime knows they're going to start for that Baron, so he wants to stay in that general area. It looks like PMF is going to be backed off for that.
Look like you're going to go for the kill on Showtime.
Showtime! What can you do, laddie? 1, 2, Kalamazoo, Triqualia,
they need to fade back onto that Baron, because now they don't have a jungler to contest it.
No jungler to contest it. What am I saying? They're going to fade back on the Baron. Baron goes down. 7 minutes in right there. Congratulations. So Red Team takes the Baron, courtesy of Scrambles, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, they've opened up to a 4,000 gold lead, 3-turn advantage. Still no dragons for them. Yeah. Side of LIT absolutely crushing on the dragon front. They've still got kills to their advantage. So a game that just early game was dominated by LIT has steadied out, and PMF has pretty much eaten it up, taking arguably an advantage of themselves here at this point in time.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, I don't want to say this yet, but if PMF wins, MVP
We're going to find out Equalizer being dropped again. Cross category being used up, and now all the emulsion they can do. But Showtime is going to go down, looking for a double stun. Can't get no diddlies. Jump up it in, and Kara was so low. Soft's trying to do what he can in the backline with his guard. Angel Dust Ball as well, but it's to the point where they just don't have as much of an effect as they'd like. Ace in the hole being used up and tanked out. Dust Ball over the wall. Gonna try to do what he can, but he's going to get stunned up and just absolutely crushed. Sox beats on Wolf King. GA is popped for Dust Ball, and they're going to try to do what they can. Airvan's going to just flash the wall to see if he can stay alive, but Dust Ball coming in for gold, making his presence known. 13th kill of the game. Red Team has slain the dragon all the way across the way. Congratulations, Scramble. Your team is dying. What do you have? Dragon. First win of the day for the side of PMF. It's kosher dragon?
Ocean dragon.
Oh, it is a kosher dragon. You know they're Jewish. Amumu's Jewish? A Jumu? Oh my god. Don't hate me. I just
say
got
that.
fired. Ladies and gentlemen.
Say that. Oh my god. Okay. Well, yeah, so they lost that fight because of
God.
are down getting that dragon, but I think PMF is still in a fairly decent spot. Oh my god. Oh, I'll be right back.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It just happened. The bandage toss is gonna go ahead and land, and Horse Rocket gonna go down the scrambles. Come to think of it, that Amu skin looks like he might have a yarmulke. I'm sorry. Let me issue a public apology to everybody about everything for saying that right there, even though I totally think it was hilarious. And I'd probably end up saying it again if I could go back in time, but that's okay. Just crossed the 40-minute marker, so longest game of the day right now, 22-19. I just can't forget about it, man. It's awesome. 8 turns to 4. Objective control, totally there. And it looks like we're going to start a 4-1 split push now for the side of PMF.
I was going to say. Alright. Looks like.
Yep, pairing up, looking for the inhibit at this point in time, so it'll probably be the next round. Then it looks like they're just going to be able to take it down. So, you know, obviously, if you're LIT, you're still in this game. You've still got the kill advantage. You're down in gold, you're down in turrets, but you have dragons and you have kills. So, you won fights at this point in time, so you haven't been really outskilled yet. They can do it. They need to do it. I would say.
Yeah, they had to find those fights where they have the number advantage. That's what really put them ahead for that last one. Was they moved? I mean, I know Moon was not the greatest jungler of all time, but he is definitely working with it.
As of now, what they're stacking is the call game that Ricky gets his others done. The wombo combo is just extraordinary right now. So makes it hard to use up and take down the shields for days. Scrambles on Rampage, down goes Showtime. Showtime goal is also there. Airman picks up a kill for himself. Horse Rocket goes down. And so right there, the inhib goes down. Scramble's going to try to duke it out with an AD carry, but that GA is up. So it looks like PMF going for the 2 inhibitors, and they'll take them both down.
Ooh, there's the stun. Now he's gonna kite back. Fine, right?
You're natural.
He's kiting! He's kiting!
One Nexus turret can go right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Exhaust took it away. They get one Nexus turret exhaust for days.
You just see the Arabian pop it.
Wolf King now.
Wolf King, get out of
there. Might be
there.
sacrificing himself to get everybody else out, and it looks like that's what's happening. But they got a Nexus turret out of it. 2 inhibs and a Nexus turret. Great fight. Baron's awfully gone, but
Not forgotten.
good fight.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I definitely think if Pigz might probably take it home, Draconian's got to be MVP. But if it goes to Legends in Training, I think it's got to be the talent. I think it's got to be. What do you think? Who's your MVP for both teams?
That sounds about right.
Now, obviously,
CS disadvantage.
Okay.
For Horse Rocket, 352 to 194. Clutch.
let's just go ahead and say that that's 200. So we can. It's a 152 CS lead for.
I think it's more than that. Look at the itemization pad. Tell me how many items we're at the point right now, 43 minutes in, everybody's basically should be hitting the point where they're full build, if not maybe a half item so close to full build that it's not even an issue for them at this point in time.
He's one full item behind. Horse Rocket.
Gold means less and less right now, so this 5,000 gold differential really doesn't, it doesn't mean the worst thing in the world, but not seeing as much full build from the side of OK Lit.
Yeah.
They're just trailing further and further behind here as we get into
Their Caitlyn is full build. Their Talon is full build. The Jarvan is an item and a half behind-ish. But it looks like he's got the makings for a Dead Man's Plate.
The makings?
The makings. The items. So once he completes that, then he'll only be one item down, because I think the majority of the other guys are full build. Yeah, you got a full build of Mumu. The Galio build is his last item. Tristana is full build, and I'm pretty sure.
No, Tristan's the new.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah,
it's okay.
But they're yeah, a lot closer.
Beard itches.
So is mine, actually.
You know what, I'm with you. That's the point that we're at, and you've got minions pushing all across the board. Dragon's live, Baron's live, so 2 inhibs down right now. If you're the side of okay, there's really not that insanely much that you can do on this.
Yeah, it looks like PIGZ are going to go for that dragon and then probably converge over to the Baron. Unless Lit goes for Baron and trades it for dragon.
We're going to see what happens. The dragon's going to go ahead and go uncontested. The Baron's going to turn question. Teleport's going to the bottom side. Baron and I working there. Actually, the whole being tanked up.
And if you're... Ooh. Not the stuff.
It's okay, that's alright.
And there's the turret ulti possibly.
Stabilizer as well. 45 is right now. Laser drone, and here we go. So under the turret. Taking a lot of damage. This is a bad spot. Blue side just crushed it. Oh my gosh, Chris said maybe the double jump up. Try Quaddy and doing what he can, but that's also going to be the eggplants out. Picking up Horse Rocket under the turret. Shutdown goes there for Caro. Straddle throws out 3. They're still taking the turret. Double kill for the Tristana, but Eggplant's out, refreshing across the board. Shutdown goal for Sox. The Nexus is under fire. The turret is still alive, and they're still trying to take it. As Wolfie's low, Scrambles is low, so is Airman. Double kill for Sox. Can he get a triple for himself? Gets a triple kill for Sox.
He dashed onto the trap.
The Nexus turret dies, but what coast?
What? Actually, they had already had the Nexus turret. The only thing that happened was that tower is now below half health. Oh, yeah, I understand.
We're also still that.
Oh, did it? Oh, it did. Neat. Yeah, they jacked up their entire combo down the side of PIGZ Might Fry. The Taric ulti was premature. The Amumu ulti, I think, came in a bit late. Not sure exactly what happened, but they just kind of lined up underneath tower. But they still...
What?
They still have Elder for a small time. Short time.
A short time, but again. Baron, Fraud, next goes Baron, then win, or if they have confidence in themselves, they can just try to go for gold. Baron might be caught out of a very tiny man, equalizer as well, so a lot of damage. Dustball's target question as well. So much burn damage, he's going to be able to escape it, looks like. And so Scrambles out of his feet, he's going to end up going down here. Well, it's got heals, and then there's the jump up in from Wolfie. Airman thinks it's going to call it showtime. Scrambles is still alive. That's going to be Horse Rocket going down as well, so 2 for none right now.
Never underestimate the damage reduction on that Galio ulti.
That's true, that was a lot. Picking out the Baron, do they want to go for it? Do they go for the dub? All 3 inhibs are up, so it looks like they're going to go ahead and start shoving up the wave.
And their dragon, oh my gosh. Their jungler is down, they should go for Baron.
Looks like Wolfie's going to try to win, but again, bring something in. Tempo being used up already, and Carl going to get stunned up. He'll most likely go down bad. He goes to try Quaddy, another kill for the Rumble. Sox the next target question. Flash taunt, double knockup, easy money. And now, Sox is on the run, going to try to kite as best as he can, but his journey is going to be long shot for after he's not going to have much to do. GA gets popped, and he is going to surrender his life over to the side of PMF.
PIGZ Mike. Boy.
So right now, they're pushing in, looking for the inhib. Scrambles is already there, ladies and gentlemen. So screw Baron, they just want to go for gold right now. They've got the numbers advantage. 2 numbers still down for the side of LIT. Equalizer already back up and moving out. So they're going to try to take him out. Dustballs gets crushed by the wombo combo. Horse Rocket the next target in question. And honestly, at this point in time, they're just going for the Nexus turret, trying to do what they can and take it down with no minions. And it looks like they're going to be able to take it, ladies and gentlemen. So, knocks something out. The Nexus turret goes. And that's going to be the game going over to PIGZ Might Fry in a 49-minute long game. But a thriller, really a thriller. End up with a 10,000 gold advantage, and they end up taking the dub.
Shining through the dark, past 1,000 stars, we have come this far.
Getting jumped on here. Rengar comes in. Fanaticism jumps onto him. Gets the root. There's the unleashed power. First blood. Storm used by Rembos. And Kamui gets focused. Flash. Unleashed power. Smooth picks up a solo kill. Genovici unloads with the spray and pray.
Double TP. Go Zac. Alright, finish him off. Passive.
Keep going, keep going.
Good job.
Here comes Yogi Bear once again. He gets caught, and it's gonna be first blood. Padova picks up that one nice and easy. Mechanical Reaper gets feasted, and Tall Guy picks him up with a petrifying gate. Delver comes in from Lego. He's gonna get caught by the Earth Snatcher. Good body slam from Cool Guy. Catches two, but that's a really big unstoppable force from Rainbow. They take out Beerus immediately. Renji throwing out those bombs, and General Vici headshotting down. Mega Inferno Bomb comes across, and Legos will go down. Renji flashes himself out to safety, and it's 4-4-2 in favor of PIGZ Might Fly. They might make it 5. There's the flow from the seismic shark. Internet, hello and welcome back to OKLCS Season 4, Week 6 of Gold Capped. If you notice that this is actually somebody different, this is Timo IC4 Sheridan, another member of Jubermensch from the first 2 seasons of OKLCS. Thanks for being here. We just saw Feed the Baron take a victory over Taste Like Purple in a really hard-fought game, and according to you guys, our MVP is going to be Can Opener in the mid lane with 5 of the 8 votes, so thank you guys so much for your votes. We'll be handing that over to that mid laner. At this time, we'd like to go ahead and do our weekly giveaway. This week's giveaway is a drawstring bag with OKLCS logo, so if you would like a chance to win that, please go ahead and just say anything in chat, preferably something nice about Feed the Baron for their victory. And we'll just go ahead and roll that in a few minutes once we get the game started, or once we have some people posting it in. The next game will be between PIGZ Might Fry and Beta Fox. I'm not entirely sure what the current situation of the 2 teams is, but we'll be going ahead and getting into that game. And at this time, I think we're ready to go ahead and roll it, so I'm going to click the roll it button. You guys will see who wins. And it's going to be Whalemart Live is going to be the one who wins our drawstring bag. So at your convenience, go ahead and message GetWrecked with via Twitch Instant Messenger. Let us know your mailing address, and we'll send you that drawstring bag. Anyway, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into PIGZ Might Fry versus Beta Fox. This is, of course, PIGZ Might Fry on the blue side, Beta Fox on the red side. Timo, what do you think of these team compositions?
Yeah, I've been looking over these comps, and a couple things are standing out. Well, first of all, the Jinx on this side is that Beta Fox on the red side?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jinx and Janna going with the barrier and heal in the bot lane.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than... Also, the Cho'Gath in the jungle, that's a little bit off meta. We're usually Cho'Gath in the...
Yeah, that's true. Of course, the Cinder Hulk with Cho'Gath's ultimate is good synergy there. He actually has a decent jungle clear. And then, of course, Janna supports taking heal when they have wind speakers. It's something that's a lot of players are starting to get used to. We're seeing it a lot more, especially in OKLCS matches. Teams are experimenting a little bit with it. We'll see if Arctic Bear and Mercury can make use of Mercury's enhanced survivability.
Yeah, a couple AoE team fighting mages in the mid lane. Not expecting too many there.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be really hard for Karthus or Vladimir to really do anything with each other for a while.
Minions have spawned.
Both of them kind of want to scale up more, so Vladimir, he does have a lot of sustain in the early laning phase, but really not a whole lot of damage that he can trade back with. And alright, Scramble, starting on the bottom side of the map, Voltron is actually playing Dr. Mundo jungle. We didn't mention. That's definitely not something we see every day.
Yeah, then he's starting on ramp.
Yeah, did he take his we too late to see. It does look like he took his W at level 1 for that. So that's interesting. Scramble's finally gonna be able to get his red buff. Whalemart, yes, go ahead and just message us your mailing address and we'll get that drawstring bag to you. Eggplant's out and Kai's gonna be shoved in on this bottom lane. I don't know who wins in general between Janna and Thresh. I feel like, you know, if the Thresh makes good use of his trading power, then, and you know, hooks the AD carry as opposed to the Janna, it's really hard to really engage on a Janna. It's really hard to engage on any Janna lane anyway. It's harder to engage on the Janna because she's got so much inherent move speed. This just had a little bit of a hiccup in terms of our internet connection. We're gonna go ahead and start getting back in on the game. We paused it when we figured out that we had a problem. Nothing important happened. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything important. Just going back to the game. We are in the middle of PIGZ Might Fry versus Beta Fox. Death sentence from Kai's goes wide. We're talking about how it's hard to engage on a Janna lane as Redwater goes in and the Lyquadian. I think Jarvan is actually supposed to have an advantage in Jarvan-Gnar matchup. Just because when he's little, you can kind of engage on him and have a lot of damage. In spite of that, though, Redwater is 9 CS to 21 from Triquadian.
Looks like he's really suffering from.
Yeah. Normally at level 2, you'd expect the Jarvan to really just start to unload a lot of damage onto. For the same reason that Irelia is considered a counter build.
You know, I'm not sure what route Cho'Gath took. Like, also.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I haven't been paying attention to his pathing. He is making the attempt to counter jungle right now onto Volretzo. Or Voltron, sorry.
The attempt
Considering Redwater is feeling a lot of pressure. Although he is still pretty healthy in terms of, well, pretty healthy. He's still got all 3 corrupting potions as well. Beta Fox, bottom, shoving in to that of PIGZ Might Fry. Eggplant's out is doing a good job keeping up in terms of CS though.
Bastion is just really, you might expect that. And is just on a level up and
yeah, as well as more ranks in that explosive charge. A lot of that training power. In spite of all that though, Eggplant's out. He's got a big wave to collect under tower and he's gonna be at least even in terms of CS. There's the Demacian standard and Triquadian just hops himself over Voltron's head. will take a cleaver to the face, and actually a lot of damage from Voltron. There's a lot flashed away from Triquadian, and Redwater actually burned his flash looking for the kill as well. Kai's gonna pull in Scrambles, and the Death Sentence and the Rupture lands. They're gonna flash away. Flay is not available, but there's a lot of damage. The silence goes down, barrier, and the summoner heal used. Will it be enough? Eggplant's out, flashes. No, the shield comes out, and Arctic Bear keeps Mercury alive just by the skin of his teeth.
Wow.
And that's why John is done.
And that's why you take barrier heal, folks.
Ridiculous, champion. Eggplant's out. Almost gets the kill. One more auto attack would have been enough, but the shield came in for the second time. That's gotta be tilting, to be honest. Wow.
Yeah, and the barrier was an interesting choice. You sometimes see Kog'Maws get cleansed, especially against Crash. The barrier, I guess, is a single target survivability.
Yeah, it gives you more survivability against Burst as opposed to survivability against CC. Which, you know, considering they have a Scrambles is playing Cho'Gath, a champion notorious for walking up and one-shotting you. Probably not a bad idea.
Cho'Gath has recovered a little bit of that arm depth, but he has not kept that.
Yeah. Voltron, they're still about even in terms of EXP, which is the more important metric in the jungle. A lot of that might have to do with catch-up EXP, controversial topic amongst League players. A lot of people think catch-up EXP is kind of dumb. Scramble, he'll get his red buff, he won't get killed just yet. Redwater with his level 6, the Cataclysm, that's a lot of damage coming out for him. He hasn't been able to really trade effectively with Triquadian. 20 CS still is the deficit. There's the play backwards. Arctic Bear is going to get caught by the Death Sentence. The explosive charge is ramping up, but it's not too much. Mercury going to get exhausted now. Eggplant's out. Is putting down a lot of damage. Does the play backwards? Is there going to be another shield? Yes, there will be. Eggplant's out. Actually, Rocket jumps into tower and he has to back away. Looking now, going to get slowed up by Guardian Shinobi. He's still got the Hemo Plague available, and Guardian Shinobi not super tanky, but he is landing a lot of those lay wastes onto Wolf King.
In the bottom lane of Beta Fox, lucky to get out there.
Staff's gonna come across Mercury. Death Sentence blocked up by the minions. Wolf King will get slowed by that wall of pain. Now he's Guardian Shinobi needs to be careful. He's out of mana. Hemo Plague comes out. There's the Sanguine Pool. Scrambles is gonna come out. Flash away from Wolf King. He gets the heal for the Hemo Plague. Guardian Shinobi's out of mana. He misses another one, but it's first blood to Voltron with the cleaver over the side. Scrambles trying to get the return kill under Guardian Shinobi. He's gonna get the rupture. Will land. Kai splashes forward. It's a double kill for Voltron, and Scrambles now has to run for his life. Here comes the Requiem. Will it be enough? Yes, it will. 3 for 1 in favor of Beta Fox.
How's that for flashy plays in the
Yeah. Wow. It looked like a really over-aggressive play from Guardian Shinobi considering Scrambles was in the area, but he landed enough of those lay wastes, and lay waste does a lot of damage even without a whole lot of items. Beta Fox come out ahead. Really nice timing from Redwater to make his, or not Redwater, Voltron to make his way there. Maybe just a little too ambitious from PIGZ considering Scrambles didn't have his ultimate. That's a lot of the Cho'Gath's ability to kill anyone.
And I like the Thresh's decision to go for an early roam there, but he came in very low health, and I'm not sure if he...
oh, speaking of which, the Monsoon's gonna cross. Death Sentence missed, but the Rupture will not. But they have to walk around the Flame Chompers. The Silence comes out. They're not gonna have the range for the slow, and the Howling Gale will disengage. So yeah, you were saying about Kai's roam.
Oh yeah, I like the early roam.
This... he missed the Rupture. But yeah, it was a good attempt, but they just didn't have the damage. Wolfking had to recall. There was no feast on Scrambles. So nothing doing. Ocean Dragon started up by PIGZ. It looks like it's going to be mostly uncontested. Rocket comes across just to help. Smites and then feast so that he gets the stack. so early Ocean Dragon over to PIGZ might fry after a little bit of a minor disaster in the mid lane.
Still a very close game, worldwide.
Uh-oh, Scrambles face checks into Guardian Shinobi, but the lane wastes are coming across. The silence will stop him. It's actually really nice to have a silence against a champion that likes to spam abilities like Karthus. Will stop him from putting down a lot of the DPS for at least a little bit. Kane comes across and looking is slowed up. He's taking a lot of the lane waste, but Scrambles and Kai's are in the area. Kai's, I think, gave away the position of Scrambles and himself by autoing that ward that was disabled. You have to realize that if the ward's disabled, it might as well not be there. You don't need to auto it and give vision to the enemy team of where you're positioned.
Guardian opening up a healthy 6.
Yeah, almost 30 CS death sentence over the Cypher onto Arctic Bear, but nobody to follow up on it. Here we go, Voltron actually has popped his ghost looking for Triquadian. There's the cleaver gonna land. He's slowed up, the red smite comes up, flash flag, and Drek misses because of Triquadian's flash, but it will be enough with the help of the Cataclysm. Another kill goes over. There's the Requiem onto PIGZ might fry. I guess he was trying to help Triquadians, or kill off Triquadian, but ultimately unnecessary. Let's see what's not a whole lot. It's 1.2k gold. Looks like BF sword into probably a static shift. Guys takes a lot of damage, but Wolf King is here. Monsoon disengages, but they've already got the Hemoplague. Mercury takes a lot of damage. He's separated from Arctic Bear. The Hemoplague pops, but it will be enough with the Hextech Revolver auto. Double kill over to Wolf King off of a good row. That's the Kirchi. He builds into the static shift. Yeah. So, EF Sword into static shift looks to be what Eggplant's out is going towards. Has been a build in the past for Tristana. I'm not entirely sure what you're supposed to build in terms of like what order you build components in. I myself am personally a fan of BF Sword, Zeal, Infinity Edge, and then Static Shiv. I just think it's the most gold efficient in terms of the order you build those components in. But I think there's a lot to be said about the Static Shiv early because of that extra burst it gives you.
That roam establishes.
Yeah.
PIGZ might fry had dropped down about 1,000 gold.
Yeah. Our First Blood goes down in their favor in the bottom lane, and then answered back in the mid lane by Guardian Shinobi, but can't compare to that tower first.
Now Eggplant.
Yeah, so it looks like he will be going for the Static Shiv rush. Wolf King is actually in a pretty good spot right now. He just picked up 2 kills. He's 15 CS up over Guardian Shinobi. Got a Proto Belt. Uh-oh. Ultron accidentally steps away from the Rupture. PIGZ might fry. I think over-predicting a little bit. Looks like there's 3 members of Beta Fox in the area, though. Guys will get slowed up by the Rupture. Death Sentence will land. The shield comes out. Rupture knocks up 2, and Scramble's taking a lot of damage, but Eggplant's out. He's got a little bit to contribute with his auto attacks. Mercury exit in this area. Triquadian in the bottom lane just going to be helping to shove that out. Beta Fox have 4 members in the top lane ready to try and push that tower down. CS leads are pretty good across the board in favor of PIGZ might fry, at least in the lane. Ultron is doing a really good job putting himself ahead over Scrambles in the jungle. He's actually two levels up over Scrambles right now. Black Cleaver is actually already finished up for Triquadian, so Red Waters might have some difficulty staying in lane here. He's gonna flag and drag onto Triquadian. If Triquadian can put some distance in between them after the flag and drag, he'll definitely start to win out the fights. Guardian Shinobi has Blasting Wand and Ruby Crystal. Could be going towards either the Rylai's Crystal Scepter or the Leandries. I'm not in particular a big fan of building Rylai's on the majority of mages nowadays, just because they reduced its stat efficiency by so much that and the slow effectiveness too. Most of the time it's just not worth it compared to how much damage or other passives you can get from different items. Nice hop there from Triquadian. Pretend we didn't see that one.
I have always liked the Rylai's.
Yeah, it's there's definitely merits to it.
Be a disruptor.
There was actually some math done though on Arthas just because of how strong his base damages are. Yeah, the penetration from haunting guys is actually super good. And in terms of if you don't care about anything like defensive stats or things like Zonya's, a second pair of Sork shoes is actually statistically the best item for damage.
That's great on his ult.
Yeah, definitely. But in any case, we will see Rod of Ages finished off. 4 stacks on it already. Redwater going for the traditional Tiamat into Black Cleaver build on Jarvan. Lanes have just really swapped around after. Uh-oh, Mercury might have walked a little bit too far. Death Sentence lands after the play. Box comes out. It does slow him up, and there's a lot of damage, but the Monsoon will keep him nice and safe. Barrier comes out. Kai's looking for it. Plays back onto Arctic Bear. Death Sentence lands again. Summoner Heal comes out. Eggplants needs one more auto. It will be the Buster Shot for the kill. Pigs might probably pick up one. Teleport coming in, and here we go! Redwater actually gets on the Eggplants out. Summoner Heal comes out. Triquadian has finished his teleport as well. Cataclysm did actually interrupt the rocket jump. He had to flash out. Rocket not gonna be catching Eggplants out, blocked by his teammates. Okay, so Beta Fox pick up the Mountain Drake on the bottom side of the map. And then they lose one on the top side. Scramble's gonna get slowed up by the Cleaver. Rift Herald is gonna be the focus for Beta Fox, and looks like they will get it, no problem. Someone's gonna pick it up though. Redwater will have the honors.
Fox putting that Mountain Drake to good use.
Sure. And then there's the Static Shiv coming out for Eggplants out. So we will have that extra burst on his first auto attack. 41 CS in favor of Triquadian over Redwater, 10 in favor of Eggplants out over Mercury, and 28 in favor of Wolf King over Guardian Shinobi. These lanes are slowly accruing their CS lead. Eggplants out still trying to shove in on that top side.
A very slow developing games. Looks like Beta Fox rotated back.
Oh, but Triquadian jumps forward, forces the flash out. Wolf King actually popped his ghost trying to chase down Mercury, but the teleport actually channeled by Guardian Shinobi to dissuade that. So that will be ghost traded for teleport. If you ask me, I think that they definitely got some better trade on Pigs Might Fry. Here we go, a lot of damage coming out from Redwater onto Eggplants out. He flashes for the Cataclysm afterwards, and the Cleaver will be enough. Voltron gets the kill. Killing spree for the jungler of Beta Fox. Now they're just gonna run down Kai's. Flag and drag not going to be enough because he flashes away. Double kill goes over. 4-0-2 for Voltron's Dr. Mundo. Alright, there we go. Guardian Shinobi going to get slowed up. There's the Proto Belt going out. And the Hemoblade comes out. They're going to back away. Rupture and the Feast. No, it wasn't the Feast. It was just some auto attack damage from Scramble.
Even with the Thresh there, I think the Tristana was up too far.
Yeah, probably. He rocket jumped out, but then the flash Cataclysm from Redwater to follow probably just took too much damage. The Rift Herald used into the top side. Beta Fox already have 2 towers to 1. Just gonna knock up all 3 of them. There's the Demacian Standard just for the extra attack speed. Triquadian not able to do enough damage to push him away. Now it's a 3v2 though. There's the Rupture landing. There's the play back onto Redwater. Flag and Drag not available. He uses it. There's the Gnar into the wall. Triquadian gets a kill on Redwater. Mercury taking out a 4th tower in favor of Beta Fox in the bottom lane. Okay. So, now 1.6k gold in favor of Beta Fox. A lot of that will have to do 4 towers to 1 in their favor. Guardian Shinobi got caught by the death sentence, but there's no follow-up. Play back. PIGZ is actually taking a lot of damage. The Rylai's crystals are slowing him up. The tower goes down. Wolf King will just take the Dark Passage out to safety. So now 2 towers to 4. Only one, just under 1k gold lead separates the two teams.
Yeah, the skin very kind of rotates.
Probably so. I am curious as to Scrambles' build. I do think Righteous Glory is super good on Shogat, but the objective of Righteous Glory is to run down somebody, which is significantly easier when you have
Especially on a jungler, you definitely want boots for that early map
rotation.
Ability, yeah.
So that you can get to your camps faster, get to your lanes faster, things like that. There's the
well,
boots
he finally
now.
added them.
And looks like he's building towards Warmog's armor as his 3rd item, which is a large, really good on Shogat. Gives you that health regen, gives you more HP to stack onto your ultimate. Yeah, that just about closes the gold lead. Alright, here we go. Eggplant's out, now gonna be handed off his red buff. Rylai's and Rod of Aegis for Guardian Shinobi, so he's pretty tanky as far as mages go. Wolf King is actually building a Spectre's Cowl, probably into the Spirit Visage. Not a super big fan of Spirit Visage on Vladimir. There have been several changes that push him, incentivize him to build more damage as opposed to tankiness. It's just not as effective anymore. It does give you a little bit of an extra heal as well as tankiness against Arthas and Mundo, so I could definitely understand why you'd want to build it this game. And Triquadian's at that point, that breaking point for Gnar in the majority of top lane matchups where he has Frozen Mallet and Black Cleaver. It's going to be really hard for Redwater to deal with him, especially with that 45 CS discrepancy between the two. Let's go Mega. Nothing to be happening there.
PIGZ my good job prioritizing vision and even your AD carry.
Oh yeah. PIGZ might fry. They're already in the area securing the objective around Cloud Dragon, but a lot of members of Beta Fox see them in the area and they move towards the Baron. PIGZ might fry realize their mistake. They're already on the run up, and the Baron's not going down super fast. Beta Fox need to get out of here before they take a bad fight. He's gonna land onto Redwater. Yeah, they have no Janna. Play backwards. Voltron is gonna pop his ultimate. Guardian Shinobi gonna try and slow him up. There's the shutdown going over. Voltron goes down. He's already used his ultimate and they burst him down. Death Sentence lands onto Guardian Shinobi. He's doing a lot of damage. Requiem will be enough to kill off another member, but they've traded 2 for 3. Or 2 for 4 rather. PIGZ might fry. Now starting up on the Baron. Smite being used by Scrambles just for some extra health bars. And they don't choose to continue the Baron. Triquadian was already moving away. They'd lost Eggplant out, which is a lot of their primary DPS. To be honest, I think they probably could have done the Baron. There's no way Arctic Baron...
I think with the mini Nard, they definitely would have had to do the
Yeah, I think they could have done it.
But be careful about that down at Cheese
Yeah.
When you have a Cho'Gath, though, it's probably not...
Well, he didn't have Feast. And
oh, he did.
Yeah, he didn't have Feast because he used it in the fight.
Did have
Yeah, he did smite early though. He smited like at the very beginning of that when they started the Baron.
Window down,
Yeah, I think they probably could have done it, but instead they don't get anything. They didn't actually get any objectives. They tried to get that mid lane, but the wave just was not prepped and ready for them. Cloud Dragon started up by Beta Fox, actually, of all people. PIGZ Pride do have the gold lead now, 1.9k, 2.0k, just about. Beta Fox are going to be able to take away this Cloud Dragon. And there we go, the Flagon Dragon onto Kai's. There's the Zac to slow him up. Black Cleaver fully procced. He gets the Summoner heal. And there's the Cataclysm. Redwater will not get the kill. Lock into the yard. Solarity comes out. There's the Super Mega. That's not going to get the kill, but Redwater gets focused down. Triquadian on a killing spree. Now Voltron's getting focused down. Rupture knocks him into the air, and he gets double killed. Triquadian picks up 2. Alright, 2 for 1. Kai's a little bit too far forward, but they do successfully kill off both tanks of Beta
It looks
Fox.
like they're rotating for Baron.
Yeah, this might be the Baron call. PIGZ Smite from. There's no Smite. They don't have Feast. They do have their Smite. And Guardian Shinobi could wreak a lot of havoc. Arthas is a huge damage vigilante. He flashes into the pit. He doesn't have Zanya's though. He's gonna try and dissuade PIGZ Smite Fry, but it will be enough. Scramble's actually taking a lot of damage. He smites it. Oh, the Vladimir got it. Wolf King secures it for his team. Holy cow, that was a real stress ball.
Oh, and it looked like Cho got smited early because he needed the health.
Yeah, he smited early because he needed the health, but he didn't have Feast to secure the Baron, and you gotta be so careful because Karthus does so much damage. Super lucky for them, honestly, that Wolf King got that. Oh, okay, so PIGZ Smite Fry Baron on how many? Did they get it on all 5? They got it on 4 at least. Beta Fox stumbling a little bit. They're now down 4.7k gold. When they had a gold lead for a decent amount of the game, they're still up in towers. Triquadian's gonna be here just to Baron up this wave. Make it a little harder for Redwater to take out.
Yeah, that John is moving awfully fast. She's got the coin and the raptor.
Oh, yeah. Huh, so looks like building towards the talisman, or not, yeah, the Talisman of Ascension. Just for some extra movement speed. Most of the time I don't really go for that. Most of the time I go for the eye item, so you have more item slots for nicer passive. Here comes Redwater looking for it. Flagon Drag lands onto Scrambles, and Wolf King is taking a lot of damage in the backside. He's used the Hemoblade. Guardian Shinobi explodes! Wolf King blows into bits. Requiem comes out, but it's not enough damage. The Redemption is gonna top them all off. They did do a lot with the Death Defied passive from Guardian Shinobi, but not enough to kill off any members of PIGZ Smite Fry. They lost both of their solo laners. Now PIGZ Smite Fry even up tower count. 6k gold in the lead. And there goes another tower. Triquadian split push paying off. No one can deal with Triquadian's Gnar right now. He's got a stone plate now, in addition to his Black Cleaver Frozen Metal. Alingio gonna come across, so Triquadian has no fear. He's just gonna hop over Voltron's head onto the Dark Passage as the tower goes down in the bottom lane.
PIGZ Smite Pride doing a great job of spreading.
Yeah, especially with that Baron buff. Eggplant needs to be careful. Flagon Drag comes out. He's gonna cluster shot Redwater out just to make sure he doesn't get Cataclysm afterwards. Here we go, Guardian Shinobi doing what he can. Scrabble's taking a lot of damage. Now Kai's is gonna be focused on. Arctic Bear takes about half of his health from Wolf King with one combo. Rupture goes out. Dark Passage pulls Wolf King in, flashes for it. He gets down to Janna. Now Mercury, he goes excited after killing off Scrambles, but Eggplant's out is on the other side, ready to take him out. There goes Wolf King. He's already used the Hemo Plague. He's got a lot of damage. And Red Smite comes out. Locket comes out to keep him alive. No, it will not be enough. Voltron will take him out. Shutdown goes over, but he will get focused on by Triquadian. Double kill. He goes Mega. He wallops onto him. Knars him into the wall. Redwater gonna do what he can. He got that armor strip, but the stone plate comes out. Exhaust goes out. Death Sentence lands. Triquadian doesn't do enough damage. I think he's gonna get taken out. Flashes away. Redwater flashes to follow, but there will be the Dragon's Lance to get him. Uh-oh, there's a lot of minions here. Kai's is gonna play him backwards. Dark Passage just to give him the shield. It's support versus top laner in this last 1v1. Arctic Bear will come forward and push him away. It was a 4v5, or 4 for 5 at the end of it all. Or 4 for 4, I'm sorry.
The defense holds for Delta. For
Beta 5. Delta 5. Beta 5. Kai's, I think he's trying to bait Arctic Bear into a bad situation. Needs to be careful though. Death Sentence is gonna land, and here's Scrambles. Rupture's gonna land after the play, and there's the feast. Scrambles gets Arctic Bear.
Another stack.
Yeah, Kai's with the baits. And a little, honestly, a little naive from Arctic Bear to believe that that wasn't gonna happen. Okay. So, 6 towers to 4. Still yet to break the base of Beta Fox. Looks like the dragon spawning in about 30 seconds is going to be the focus for both of these two teams. Knights of Alpha and Kai's onto Eggplants Out. Or Eggplants Out has the Infinity Edge, the Static Shiv, and a Mortal Reminder to deal with a lot of the healing from both the Monsoon from Arctic Bear as well as the ultimate coming out from Voltron. Good itemization. He's building towards his rapid fire cannon next. PIGZ Fry already have the position around this dragon. And it looks like they're going to be ready to start it up. It's going to be another stack for Scrambles if he can get the feast onto it. They need to make sure that he can get that one. Those stacks are really valuable. There it is. And here we go. Guardian Shinobi comes forward actually, but he's taking a lot of damage. Flashes over the side. Voltron now going to get focused down. There's the flash for the Rupture, but it doesn't land. Arctic Bear is going to be using the Monsoon to just get. Whoa! The feast comes out. Kai's get, or not the feast. There's just a lot of damage from Wolf King and Eggplants Out. So PIGZ Fry, they pick off Arctic Bear. I think he's just overestimating how his survivability on Janna. He died with both flash and heal up. The redemption. I'm not sure why, to be honest, because PIGZ Fry was actually full health when that started channeling. Here, the flash away from Mercury X just took too much damage from Eggplants Out with those couple auto attacks. Fraquadian now in trouble, but he's got his team over the side of the wall. Forces away Guardian Shinobi and Redwater. Voltron is gonna get slayed back. That sense is gonna land. Now, PIGZ Fry, they don't have the people around to focus him down. PIGZ Fry are just trying to siege down this bottom lane. Death Sense lands onto the 80 carry, played back. There's a lot of damage coming out from Mercury or Eggplants Out and from Wolf King. They've already killed up Arctic Bear. They killed out the 80 carry. Requiem is gonna take out nobody. Scrambles went down before it ended. PIGZ Fry, they trade 5 for 1. And are gonna get the first inhibitor of the game in the bottom lane. Will they be able to end? They've still got 24 seconds on Arctic Bear, but that's just the Janna. They've got a decently sized wave. Triquadian is going to tank up the tower for a little bit, keep those minion waves nice and healthy so that they can focus it down. Flash forward from Kai's because the game is over. The first Nexus Tower falls, the second Nexus Tower to follow. And that'll be it. PIGZ Fry are going to take the victory over Beta Fox in a nice 34-minute game. Nice game from PIGZ Fry. Fell behind a little bit in the early game just due to a little bit of a mistake in the mid lane, overestimating how much damage they had with some more late game focused champions. But played it out nicely, played the Baron fight pretty well, and then had really good rotations to end the game. So that will be it. We're going to throw up the MVP poll. Let us know who you guys thought was the MVP for PIGZ Fry in their victory over Beta Fox. And we'll see you in just a few minutes for the next game and the final game of the night. Thanks for watching, guys.
Shining through the dark, past 1,000 stars, we have come this far.
Jumps on here. Rengar comes in. Fanatism jumps onto him. He gets the root. There's the unleashed power and first blood. Storm used by by Renbos, and Kamui gets focused. Flash, unleashed power, Smooth picks up a solo kill. Genovici unloads with the spray and pray.
Double PP. Go Zac. Alright, finish him off. Passive.
Keep going.
Jump. Good job. Push mid.
Here comes Yogi Bear once again. He gets caught, and it's gonna be first blood. Padova picks up that one nice and easy. Mechanical Reaper gets feasted, and Tall Guy picks him up with a petrifying gate. Teleport comes in from Lego. He's gonna get caught by the Earth Smash. Good body slam from Cool Guy. Catches two, but that's a really big unstoppable force from Renbo. They take out Beerus immediately. Renji throwing out those bombs, and General Vici headshotting down. Mega Inferno Bomb comes across, and Legos will go down. Renji flashes himself out to safety, and it's 4-4-2 in favor of PIGZ. They might make it 5. There's the flow from the seismic shard.